Hello, hello, everybody. I'm SonnyLasVegas, and today we have Kari, the Desert Mermaid. Let's jump right into it. A lot
Hi,
of people, a
everybody.
lot of people are excited that you're on. I hope just as excited to see me on here. Um,
Well, of
but Kari is an
course,
amazing person, and she is not in Las Vegas. Where are you at, Kari? For those of you who don't know,
I am in Buffalo, New York at my daughter's home. These are her lovely pictures behind me in her green wall.
noise.
And I am here visiting my family and my adorable grandbaby through the end of June. I took an extended trip.
Much deserved,
Aw,
much
thanks.
earned. So, a lot of new people coming into my channel, which is
Yay.
good. Building up the channel. I'm doing my best to keep them in my journey. I'm getting to know a lot more people too, running into some the more I step out of the house. And running into viewers is such a unique and fun thing to experience because I
100%.
I get really nervous. And you're about to meet a couple of people soon, right? Or did you already?
I actually on Sunday we're doing a mini meetup out here. There is this place out in Clarence, New York. It's called the Antique World and Flea Market. They do a once a month giant garage sale the first Sunday of the month, and it just happens to be Sunday. So I'm going to be meeting up with, if you know any whatnot people, Val from Kennedy's Castle, Michelle
Yeah.
Fines. There's another girl, her name is Ellie222E. Those are the ones I know of, but I don't know who else may show up. But come on out and hang out with us. We'll be there at 8 in the morning.
Are you sharing that on your community tab and on your Facebook page?
I have shared it on my Facebook, my Instagram. I'm going to, you know what? I'll look and see if I put it on my YouTube. You know what's so funny is I just did a YouTube video today because I had a mystery
I
box
seen that.
delivered out here. Did I mention it there? No, I
No, no,
forgot.
no. I seen the video come out. I wanted to start watching it, but I was finally fixed up the garage so Carla could park in there.
What? You did it?
I I did it.
Ah!
I
All
did a
right.
thing today.
This is the thing, Sonny.
What's the thing? There's always a thing.
Where did the stuff go?
It just went to
Where's
one.
the stuff?
It just went to my side.
Oh, okay.
But
All right.
it's getting organized rather than
Yes.
I could I've done this before where I got everything and pushed it to one side
Yep.
and then I got to move it back to get to what
Yep.
I need to go through. So it's taking longer because I'm organizing things as I'm getting organized.
I understand that
So
so
that
much.
takes longer for me.
Oh my gosh. It does.
Oh my gosh.
I have to do the same thing because when
Oh,
we
I do
moved in
know.
no you've seen my house.
I've
You,
witnessed your garage.
I also Jeffrey Park. Well, so you guys, if you know, I closed down my antique mall booth at Charleston Antique Mall because I just didn't have the time. I wasn't making the money there, and forget it. I'm tired of it. So I emptied that before I left for Buffalo, literally not even a week before I left for Buffalo. And then my son-in-law came in, and then my daughter surprised me with the baby, and it was just a whole bunch of nonsense. So you could only imagine what that house looks like. For Jeffrey Parker was here for 5 days and had to go back home to that. He actually straightened up my office for me.
Nice. Carla would never do that for me. She'll get my stuff that I leave downstairs
Yeah.
and toss it in my office. And then I'll
Yep.
I'll be going crazy looking for it, but I know she put it in here somewhere. And
Yeah.
it's amazing, like, it's only so big,
I know.
but it takes forever to find, like, did you purposely hide it or, like, did you
Yeah.
just throw stuff on top of it?
I
But it's all
know.
my fault. I just need to be better organized.
You and me both. We'll work on it, though. We will work on it.
Team working on it. There's a lot of people inside here. Got
Hi,
55 and
everybody.
growing. Are you able to
Woo-hoo.
see your chat? You're on your phone, correct?
I am on my phone, so I can't see a dang thing
Okay. Well, I'm
except for
gonna read some
your
names and you
lovely face.
oh, okay. We got Leslie,
Hi, Leslie.
Rebecca, Becky Vintage, and more.
Hi.
Karen Ladal, hello from
Hi.
warm Michigan. We got
Ooh.
Desiree, good, great, fabulous. Hello, friends. Good, great, fabulous. I got to meet her in person. We're
Oh,
communicating on Instagram. I invited her and Jennifer. Jen makes moves. Jen makes moves. I think that's what it is. Both women here, and I
yeah,
think you got to meet them, Carrie, at the
I
bin.
do.
I think you got to meet them at the bins when we went to the Trash to Cash, the meetup there.
Okay.
But great women. I'm learning a lot from their channels. But this person, oh, how can I hold on? Let me get out of my YouTube channel because I was gonna start clicking on there, but let me click on her.
Clickety click,
And
click, click, and click.
yeah, here we go.
Oh my
So that
gosh,
way
I
y'all
can
know who
see
I'm
some
talking about.
stuff.
So a Las Vegas peeps, and really nice. And I'm glad she got to meet people of our people. Now we're all people.
I
But her
remember
Instagram
her.
is really good, very active. I love that she shares a lot of jewelry and glass things that I'm getting more and more into, but I'm
Yes.
still deep into apparel.
Good.
Literally, I'm if I hid this chair behind me, you see a lot of vintage apparel.
Oh
But
gosh.
let's talk about other things than what I have. Miss Sandy Pratt, I believe you know.
Hi, Sandy.
Callie
I
Louise,
do.
who used to be Callie
Hi,
Reseller
hi,
Louise.
Callie Louise.
We have
Hello.
an OG right here who I haven't seen in a while. Who's Tom Cruise? What's going on?
Hello.
Sharon, two of my
Hi,
favorite
Sharon.
YouTube people.
Oh,
Oh, I just felt like a gummy bear in a hot summer day. Really mushy right there. Thank you.
listen, I just want
Found
you to
by
know.
chance. Hello and welcome again.
Hello.
Let's go, Angie Ferguson.
Hi, Angie. I was making sure my hair looked extra mermaidy today in case there was a hair off.
We're gonna talk about mermaids, and maybe some of the people in the chat have been watching what I recommended to you. We got
Guess what's
Dawn
on my
Cherry
TV
Paul.
right now?
It's on right now.
It's on my TV right now.
Mer people.
Correct.
Yes, I was gonna. Oh, Carrie, out when you get back,
Yes.
or I'm gonna have something set for you. But I want to do more than just have it. Like, here's something that I drew. I want to do more with
Wait.
this. I've been wanting to create characters of friends in the community that matches them, but my style. So I've been wanting to do that. I've done it before in the past with Krillin, but
Oh.
Krillin, also known as Bobby, or his name is Bobby, known as Krillin.
Yes.
But I want to do more of that and get some collaborations going, other than just videos. I want to have some
Yes.
items available and let people run with whatever they want to do with it. But I think it would be pretty cool. And I was trying to think of one today, but I just had so much going on, and I was like, I got it in my head. And once it's there, I can't let go of it.
I love it
So
so
I'm
much.
gonna knock it out. And when you get
Hello,
back, I'll show you.
Australia. I love it.
Yes. Australia.
Australia.
I love piles around until it gets tidier. Yes, and that's the part where it starts getting not it doesn't feel like control of you. It just feels like I need to do something with this.
I I know, because otherwise it controls. You're right, it does control you. I'm like the queen of, I had my, oh my gosh, my mermaid room was packed until I knew my son-in-law was coming, and
Mm.
then that got shifted to David Bowie and the dining room, and oh my god, anyway, when I get home, these poor kids here, so I'm doing whatnot while I'm here, because that's my money for me to have while I'm here, so I could do more thrifting. And I'm telling you, Sonny, one time you have to meet me in Buffalo. It is a honey hole, treasure cove. I don't know what else to say. Treasure chest. There's beautiful, amazing stuff here. So many giant. Oh my gosh, this stuff. You'd lose your dang mind. You'd lose it.
It's
But
been lost a long time ago, but
oh, I know.
I could
That's
get a
another.
new one and lose that one too.
It's
How's it
another
going,
story.
Gina? We got Linda in the house as well.
Hi.
Speaking of Jeffrey Parker, I get to spend some time with him on Sunday. Don't worry,
Yes, you
Carrie. I will
do.
take extra good care of JP.
You
We're
make
gonna
sure
have a
you.
barbecue over there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You guys need to give him hugs for me, okay?
Oh, I will give him a hug.
Hug him up.
I will hug him up. Wanda, hello.
Hi, Wanda.
We got Jonathan. Oh, that's not Jonathan. That's Rebecca. We got Jonathan in the house.
Hello. Yo.
Neighbor out in Arizona. I'm excited to go speak at List Perfectly. The 27th and the 28th, but I will be there the 26th. So if there's anybody there near Phoenix want to meet up, please reach out to me. Let me know. There's also people that are going to be going there, quite a bit of people who are going to be speaking, talking about what we're going on. And today we're going to give away the last Camp List Perfectly, a Camp Listing Party virtual ticket. So stick around. We're going to give away another virtual ticket. That'll be the last one. I've already given out 4 of them, and given them over to the information to Tiffany of Lists Perfectly, and she's sending out, or has already sent out, people their information. So stand by on that. So Kari,
Yes, my
the
darling.
last time we were on here was a pretty big, turned out freaking crazy.
Yes. It was.
You got a lot of supporters in the community.
Oh, I can't even tell you how much you know what, and I have so many supporters, period, between my Whatnot shows and the YouTube channel and everything. I cannot even tell everybody how much I appreciate you. And I'm so, exactly, here, there's mine as big as that. I appreciate and love all of you guys for all the support you've given me. And I'm doing things my way. I'm not as spiffy as some other YouTubers. I'm just au naturel. Woo-hoo-hoo. But it seems to be working for me so far. And actually, listen, you're going to be so proud of me. So the YouTube video I did last night, I had my phone on a stand, like I do right now. What? Who am I?
What?
What? I know, I'm like, every time I'm trying to improve one thing, and I actually got my microphones worked out. So hang on, gang, because Sunday when I go to this largest garage sale, I'm going to try to wing it from there. So I might actually have footage where I'm walking. We're getting cray-cray up in here.
I think you were telling me the other day when we're having our little coffee talks, is that you were already kind of like recording out in public, like little things here and there. Yeah. How did that feel?
It was okay. I just don't have like a selfie stick or anything, so I have to hold my phone. That's the part.
Mikey ended up getting me into one of these.
Yes, I know.
They're a little big, but it helps out a lot, and it comes off a lot better.
Yeah.
It's just really nice. You could hold it different ways. I mean, you could do whatever you want with it. But they're really useful. Just a little big, but it's super light. You could connect your phone on that.
Yeah.
And I like the way this comes off when you're holding it. It just appears better rather than your hand so tight to the camera and it's there.
Right.
And I have a gimbal. I just don't use it. I just keep forgetting to charge it. I got it when it first came out. It's a smooth gimbal. It was like $280, and I need to make use of it.
What is it?
I need to make use of it.
What even is it? What's a gimbal? I don't even know what it is.
It's a thing that's pretty much like a selfie stick upgraded that stabilizes, so without all the shaking, and it's nice and smooth, and it's as you're building up. What's up, Bobby?
Hello. Hi, everybody.
We just mentioned you earlier. Yes, met Kari at the bins. We got ABC Matt.
I do. We were hanging out and chatting.
Yeah.
ABC Matt, hello. Yeah. He's a new follower for me.
Yeah. He's good people. Met him at the Trash to Cash.
Love it.
His video just came out day before yesterday. He just had a new video come out.
All right, I got to follow and watch him now. I got to watch you, sir.
I want my peoples to be everybody's peoples.
I know.
I know. Love from North Barrie.
Oh, my Ontario,
Canada.
Yep, they're from above Toronto.
Wow.
Hello.
That's awesome. Welcome, Pam. Welcome. Got people from all over, a lot of love, and I hope that you see that we love you back. It's freaking amazing. I love this community. I love where we're going in life with the things that we like to do and things that we have some similarities in and things in common. It's a lot of fun
It is a lot of fun.
Especially when you meet your people face to face.
Correct.
It's just fun. It's like you feel like you know people forever.
I know. Listen, I want to find out from you. What are you talking about at the camp thing?
I'm going to tell them how not to burn sandwiches. I'm going to tell them, like
what?
Like when you put on your shoes to kneel down, it's a lot better. I I'm gonna get in all serious note, I'm gonna get a list of, I believe, questions of what I'm gonna be asked,
Yeah.
but usually I tend to go off script.
Yeah, I
You know,
figured.
there's one thing about when you're speaking to people or talking about things that's different than YouTube. People could really go into debt about what they're talking about, and it could take like hours. But people
Right.
don't have that time. So
No.
when you get to speak in front of people, it's a little different. So I'm gonna try to knock it out really good. I know they're gonna record it and have it ready, but I also want my own
Yes.
coverage of me to share,
Yeah.
for
Yes.
to learn off of too. Um,
Yes.
just for the experience, but also to learn off of. I love when there's recordings of me, so that way I can learn from it and just be better the next time. So
Aw,
with you, you're just starting. The last time we talked was a big day on YouTube. Got a lot of support, as we mentioned earlier,
so
but then you're
much.
also starting Whatnot. How has that been going for you?
Whatnot's been going pretty good for me. I've got my crew. I've got my people that come into my show and hang out and we chat. And, I think this is like the time of year people are saying sales kind of slow down a little bit. And I felt that pinch a little bit. But the show is, we just have so much fun in there. I don't know. I usually try to start my show 5 minutes early, talk about, oh, what happened this week? How are you? Let's have a little topic to talk about while I'm auctioning all the stuff off. So we can just keep it rolling and having fun and talking and we're laughing and it's been going pretty good. It's been going pretty good. It's hard to find the exact items that people are going to want that they're going to bid on, instead of having all your items go at the price that you start them at.
Mhm.
That's my goal, is to try to find that little thing. But you know what? Honestly, every show I never know. I do some jewelry sometimes in a show and people will spend a fortune on it. Now I am finding signed jewelry, but I
Good.
did have a few signed pieces. Nobody bid on them. So I'm going to be honest. I'm not even sure what, where, why, when, how, what is the good thing to put in my Whatnot show. So I just throw them all in and see what happens. Right?
That's how it goes. What
Yeah.
I'm doing with the jewelry that doesn't sell because it's so small
Yeah.
and they're worth buying. Is just, I guess, the
Yes.
crowd, the crowd at the time, the people that are watching on you and whatnot
Yeah.
aren't interested in those pieces.
Right.
But it doesn't mean they wouldn't get them. So I have a jar, a mystery jar, which if people are following
Ooh.
along or whatnot, I know I've been changing some of my recent whatnots because a lot's going on, a lot of good things. I'm just trying to get organized here at the house,
Right.
but eventually it's gonna fill up this little jar, and I'm gonna say, hey, this is starting, say, at $10, which is gonna be
Oh,
way worth way more than that. But
right.
we'll see how it plays out. That's kind of the exciting, fun part. I
Oh,
just
that's fun.
it's a whatever I'm able to do and get out of, even if something doesn't sell, I
Yeah.
still find that I take away from it a lot. A lot of like moments that happen in the chat or
Yes,
whatnot,
I
just like
agree.
here on YouTube. People are connecting, which is why I always like to ask, where's everybody watching from? They might be
Yeah.
on vacation. That doesn't mean that's where you're exactly from. Like, for example, Bamboo Betty right here out in Liverpool, England.
Ooh, Liverpool.
Amazing. Amazing.
Um,
And those little things though also help you connect with other people that may not
yes.
know that they have people in the community right next to them.
Yes,
Happens
it's
all the
true.
time. All the time.
Oh my gosh, my last Whatnot sale, I
Hi, Rita.
had somebody come in and, I was talking about Buffalo. They must have come in during the middle of the show and they've never been in my show before. They're like, oh my gosh, are you from Buffalo? Are you in Buffalo? And I'm like, yeah, I'm from Buffalo, but I live in Las Vegas, but I'm from Buffalo. She's like, oh my gosh. And she went to a school here in the city. She lives in Georgia now. And then she came in and she ended up bidding on a whole bunch of stuff because we have that connection. It was beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Right? Why not? Hello, Kentucky. Wanda, hi, sweetie pie. It's so funny. I don't know. So, what have you been finding lately? I feel so bad. I've been so busy here. I've been able to see my family because most of my family lives here. Only one or two people live out west. So, my family is Sonny, Mikey, Rebecca. I have my son out there. I have a cousin in Arizona. that's about my a lot of my good friends in Vegas. But this is where my actual blood relatives live here. So I have been catching up with all of them, and it has just been fabulous. And you know what? In Vegas, you don't really go outside too much because it right now is starting to be the burning hot time.
Yeah.
I'm getting sun kissed because we have been swimming. I've been outside with the baby in the backyard. I'm it's like just I
Living
don't
the life.
I'm living the life right now. It's very exciting.
Now, you did you just have a whatnot earlier? And I'm not trying to promote whatnot like that, folks. I'm just
No,
showing
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay, I'm a way to promote Carrie having it, but not so much like harping like jump on whatnot. If you don't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to,
yeah.
by all means, you don't have to. But it's a good opportunity if you have stuff lying around, a little bit of stuff. I've been getting comments from people saying that they can't do very much physically, but they could do shipping and things like that and
Right.
jewelry. And they're saying, you know what, I'm going to start selling this stuff, and it's really good, just to be
Yeah.
active and do stuff. When
Yeah.
I started whatnot, I did not have the support I have now. I
Right.
was doing t-shirts and it was really hard to sell t-shirts. I tried selling hats. I did okay in hats, but not until probably a year. Fast forward a
Wow.
year, I got back on whatnot. That's around the same time Mikey was like, "Hey, let's go on whatnot," and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll go back on it." And then I started doing better because of how I've grown with people and people are interested. What
Yes.
am I selling? Can they learn from it? Also, make deals. ABC Mats. Let me highlight them again. Um, he tagged me on Instagram earlier today with an item that he got on Thursdays. Most Thursdays we go to Jesse's of Yesterday's Fits,
Yes.
Harry American Arbitrage, Dawn Lady Arbitrage, Mikey Bags of Money, and myself. We collaborate with around 20 to 30 items, and we try to do the best to sell them all. And sometimes they have a spinning wheel and a pinning. If you say win something over $5, you get to hit the wheel, which is 2 prizes in one. So he ended up getting a t-shirt prize that was free other than him paying $5 for the original item, and
Right.
it sold for $15. So stuff like that's pretty cool, interesting. One thing about whatnot, you do have a lot of leeway on being creative other than just
Yeah.
going on these other platforms and post up a picture. Unless Poshmark. I've never been into Poshmark with the background. I think because eBay started off, you got to have a nice clear background for the most part. But I don't always do that. Sometimes I just use my floor, the wood grains in the
Right.
background,
Yep.
and it
I
sells.
know.
So
I use a
it's just
door.
not crazy. It's not a crazy photo.
Yeah, my photos are not the most fabulous photos whatsoever. So I want to ask the folks in here a question. And I've already asked
Ask
you, but
it.
I want to see what people have to say. What is this person saying? What is she saying?
Leslie said, I started reselling in one bedroom apartment for the first year, stacked the bins, and the living room and bedroom was
Oh
nice to
my.
move it out. I bet.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I know I'm lucky in that I have a bigger home and I have
What's up,
rooms
Brody?
to shove stuff in.
Oh, we got Las Vegas peeps. New name for me. What's
Woohoo!
up, Marky Mark? I don't
Ooh,
recognize the name,
Marky
but I
Mark.
like Las Vegas at the end.
Oh, I love it. Hello, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, here's my question.
To
Here is
everybody.
my question to the
What's
peoples
up, Joe and
in.
Nicole?
Oh,
What's up, Joe and Nicole?
I have vintage Barbie, vintage Bratz, vintage Monster High. What would you say is the best platform to sell dolls? eBay, Etsy,
Mm.
Mercari, I don't know where. Whatnot, I don't think I'm going to do. Hey, Joe, I think Whatnot is okay, but I'm not going to get like the money that I would want to get on some of these items because, they're pretty decent, pretty rare. Oh my gosh, I just got a fabulous Barbie. But I am really interested to know what people think for dolls. If anybody's a doll person, what would be the best place? I was originally thinking Etsy because I've been in there and I've seen so many doll things in there, but I just don't know what platforms are what anymore because there's so many new platforms coming out. Have you seen that Jamble?
No.
It's a new one for selling clothes. It's like a Whatnot for clothes.
I'll only get on it if it becomes part of list perfectly because that's what I use to cross
Thank you,
list on multiple
Christina.
platforms.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, that's my question to the people. I would like to know what you guys think. I've been so stubborn. I don't want to do eBay, and I'm telling you why. Oh, thank you. I'm going to tell you why. I'm being a lazy bones.
Why?
I
Tell
am
us everything.
you know, I'm trying to do things where I only work Monday through Thursday. And right now, with my whatnot, I do my shows on Monday and Wednesday, and I think I'm going to add a Tuesday show. And I'm done shipping by Thursday, and it's all done. And if I go to eBay, I'm going to have to ship every day. I'm trying to, we're semi-retired. We're almost there, almost there. And Jeffrey Parker has off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I'm trying to keep those days for family activities, thrifting, whatever, not doing shipping in the business. That's why I've been hesitant about posting my items anywhere that I have to get it shipped within a certain time frame because I just don't want to. I don't want to. What does this say? I gotta look. I'm blind.
I'll read it. Carrie, I'm making you something for when you get back. Hope you love it.
Angie.
In short. What's up, Vicky? Hi, everybody. Welcome in. I'm with Kari
Hi,
the Desert
Vicky,
Mermaid.
cutie pie.
She does have her own YouTube channel, so make sure to follow her. If you're here, all good vibes. So I don't see why you wouldn't want to go over and hop on her channel too.
Oh, it's
And
this way.
your channel is doing very good. You went from like 1,000 subs to like 2,000. I think now you're at 4,000.
I'm at 4,500.
4,500. That took me like 4 years.
Yeah,
But it's not because of anything other than what you've been doing in the past that finally caught up to you in a good way.
yes.
Now you have your own platform. You get to do things your way, and you
I'm
get to
doing
enjoy
things
yourself and
Yep.
Carry unfiltered with her with the way she is.
It is unfiltered. I mean, again, I'm not as savvy as there it is. It's always opposite. I'm not as savvy as that little cutie boy over there. I am definitely my own thing. And you know what though? This is the thing. It's it's fresh. It is
Raw.
unedited. What you get is what you get.
But you're like this in person too, though.
Yeah,
We're
100%.
the group are all like on camera, same thing off camera.
Yes, it's true. There is no
doesn't
what you
change.
see. It's true. Yeah, because I'm not like an actress or a movie star or anything. And I actually, oh my gosh, I had my first viewers out in the wild. It's so funny when you do this because I just do it because I know there's so many people that are like, Carrie, please do it. So I'm doing it, and I love all the people, you keep yourself in line, you keep yourself humble, you go out, somebody recognizes you. I had two lovely ladies, Debbie and Jackie, and they were out at the big giant Wilson annual event. They were so cute. They're like, oh my gosh, you're like a movie star. All right, listen to me. When these
Are they
poor
over
ladies,
there? They're over there in New York.
they were here in New York. I
Yeah.
saw them here. They saw me walking through. They were like, they ran up to me. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe it's you. Now, listen, I was just at my brother-in-law's house. I didn't take a shower for 2 days because I just stayed over there accidentally. I didn't have any extra clothes. We were swimming. I look like the wreck of the Hespers. My sister-in-law gave me a freaking Muppet shirt to wear.
Was it animal?
It was like a periodic table of the Muppets. Let me tell you, I was like, oh my gosh. You know that the only time that you ever see anybody is the time that you're like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding? Look, I look like the crazy lady. But you know what? I am the crazy lady. So it just worked out well. I must have hugged them like 10 times each. They were
We're
so
huggers.
sweet. They gave me stuff from their tables for free. And then one thing I did buy from them that was absolutely amazing, an gorgeous 1970s, I think it was in my video today, 1970s handmade hippie style dress. $2. $2.
$2? $2?
Woo, woo. Yeah.
Oh, we had a comment up here. I want to get back to it.
Okay, what was it? Is it
From
from my
Vicky
Vicky?
Laurent. Carrie is the
Oh,
person who
you
is my role model to keep me
it.
going in the reseller biz.
Vicky is my little love bug. And listen, you know what? All right, I'll take that. I'll talk for 1 second about that. It took me
1 second passed.
I know, right? It took me this long to finally stand up for myself and do something for myself after working for people for years and years and years and years. And you know what? You know who inspired me?
Who?
This dude over here, you and Mikey. Because
who's beyond that wall over there?
yeah. Oh no, that's no. Oh, I got to show you these posters later because they're hilarious. But these guys inspired me because I'm like, look at them. Number one, they're enjoying their time. They're having fun. They really like what they do. And I'm like, I want to do that. So you know what? Now I do. And you can be any age. You can be 29 3/4 like me and change everything and do it all. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I was so afraid because cut off of money is frightening. Luckily, I have a husband who has a job that I don't have to worry about paying, that bill. But, it's so freeing and refreshing to have, like, look, I'm here for 5.5 weeks with my grandbaby.
Freedom.
And I'm able to do stuff on the road.
Freedom.
And the ability
but you gotta
to live
the thing
your
with
life.
freedom, you could freely do whatever the hell you want, but if you're not working to have that freedom, then it goes away.
You have to work to have the freedom.
You gotta work that freedom,
but you do it your way.
Yes, like this dog's free.
Look at the little foo-foo.
This dog enjoys all this freedom because Papa and Mama just take care of this dog.
Oh, I love
He's
it.
our fur baby.
I'm looking at
my fur baby. There was a Chihuahua inside here that said hello tip. His name's Chico. Just letting you know that you're not the only one on YouTube. There's other ones that are mentioned.
I love it. Vicky, what I would say about that, unfortunately, that is always going to be something tough. So that's why I've been trying to up the amount of items that I put in my show now. Because I figure if I can sell like 40, 50 items at like maybe the starting bid, that's where it's going to have to go. I'm actually thinking, Sonny, I don't know how you feel. I'm going to probably stretch my shows out to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Get in more items. I have to.
Yeah, I was wanting to do 3 whatnot a week because I was looking at what I could do if things even go to the minimum of making like $100,
right?
Like a show. If I'm lucky that way, if I have what people are looking for,
right?
Because Carrie said this earlier, she's trying to find things sell that people want. But when people buy what they want, do they continue wanting to buy more of it, or was that just happen to be what they're looking for and got it at that moment? So that's the thing that you don't know. So the feedback that we get from people saying, I want more of this. If you find cats, if you find dogs, horses. And I'm saying this because recently, just the other day, I was on Yvonne Thrifty Rich's YouTube channel and she was doing her sales on there and she invited me on, and her peeps knew exactly what they want. And it was nice because they're saying it in the chat. I see what you have and you're talking about and you're going to bring on, but do you have this? And one person mentioned horses, and I was like, I got 2 little horses. Like, that'll be easy to ship. And why Yvonne went on, I ran off, and because I knew where they were. I'm mentally organized. And as I went, then she went to go get hers too. So it's kind of cool when that feedback comes in of like, hey, this is what I'm looking for. And this I've learned in the past not to go hunt those things down unless you could afford to get it, or if it's of value in case that person doesn't want it, because I've come across things, and this wasn't reselling as in like YouTube reselling. This was before my YouTube. This was back when I was in Hawaii, people wanting t-shirts and saying, hey, I would like that in a pink. And I was like, you know what? I'll get it in pink. I'll get it your size. They're like, yeah, I want to buy it. And then I get it. and then
Nothing.
crickets. And then I was like,
I
oh, now I got to
know.
figure out how to sell it. And now people get shamed and they're like, oh man, I did ask for it and I'm not buying it. And I'm just going to ignore them because I put myself in this weird little awkward
Yes,
feeling. And it was like, things happen. I don't need
they do.
explanations of like why you couldn't get it. Like life happens, it slaps you in the face sometimes.
Yeah,
And I've just learned like, okay, I'll keep it in mind. So that way, if I do come across stuff and it's of value, I'd bring it over here and
right.
it's okay. But, with you on Whatnot, you're doing great and are doing great. And with the shows being, say, longer shows, I think it would make sense for me to have one big show
Right.
rather than 3 separate small ones.
Oh,
Unless it opens up to where it's like, okay, this makes sense. I could do another one, a week, add another one in. But I think that'll be a lot of fun. But it does take work to promote it. And I
it
recommend people to
does.
link up with people and starting small, hang out in there. If you're not doing anything, stay on their Whatnot accounts and let people know, like, oh, Carrie's in there. I'm going to hop in there too. Oh, Mikey Bags
Yeah,
Money is in there. I'm going to
yeah,
hop in there too.
yeah.
It helps out a lot. And I keep mentioning that because it does. Even if you're not going to buy anything, hang out with people. Let other people who are
Yes,
following you, friends of friends, follow friends. And
it's
it
true.
makes a huge difference. Huge difference.
That's really funny that you just said that because you're right. You know what? Why would I add one whole show when I can do an hour and a half and an hour and a half, and
I'm
that
not saying that's
equals
the only way. I'm just saying
no? But
I'm
that's a
trying to
good
figure it
idea.
out.
The big thing for me is the shipping the next day because you're doing it by yourself. That shipping kicks my butt every time. I have to take a nap after I do
Hmm.
my
Let me
because it's
apologize
just
real quick because I said I was going to do this and only 2 people did it. The last live, I said, if you go on that last live, I said after the live is over, you'll be able to comment inside the actual comment section, not just the live chat.
right.
And there was only 2, and I said I'd have it in description. I know who they are, so I'm gonna make sure to plug them in that one and then this one afterwards. So if you have Whatnot, just capitalize Whatnot in your username.
I
You can
know
share it that
Vicky
way.
does.
What's that?
Vicky's got a Whatnot.
Vicky?
Yeah, she's Mr. Tinkles.
I like the name.
I know it's her cat's name. I was dying when I saw it.
Tracy says, keep going, Carrie, Rebecca, and Sonny. We're rooting for you here in Canada. More Canada love.
Woohoo, my Canadians.
Love Canada.
Yes.
Where's
I
everybody
love
watching from? I'm going to catch up to some comments here. Hello,
excellent.
Bad Bomb,
Indiana.
Petersburg. Got Uncle Harry out in Delaware.
You say wings? Yes. There's a lot of wings here.
Wings.
Hello, Portland, Oregon. Hello.
Hi, peeps. I'm from Portland. Hello,
Now listen,
friend.
I did learn how to say Oregon
Yeah.
from my brother because he used to work in the national parks out there, and you can't say Oregon. You have to say Oregon like it's Oregon, like an organ in your body or an organ you play. Just letting you know. I learned how to say it correctly.
Did they get offended? Like tackle
Well,
you and
it's like it's Nevada, not Nevada. I learned that real quick when I moved. Hello.
Rebecca, I'm
Hi,
pricing up
guys.
more and then I get no bids.
Yeah, I know.
Same
I
with
know,
me.
Vicky.
Same with it happens to everybody. Carrie mentioned earlier that there was like a slowdown in sales. Um, I'm not experiencing that because I was slacking listing, period, other than Whatnot. But then when I started listing, I started, I guess, say slack on Whatnot. So I switched them.
Oh,
And now that I got the garage fixed, my office is next, and soon after that, it's probably going to be to the end of next month because in 2 weeks I'm going to be going out to Hawaii. It's going to be my wife's birthday. We're going to be out there in Big Island, Kona and Hilo, roaming around.
whoo.
And then after that is the camp listing party in Phoenix, Arizona. So I'm really excited that so probably not until the end of next month is when I'm gonna be like
Ramp
I'll
up.
be able to tie down or settle down and Whatnot and listing and
Yeah.
videos and things like that.
I'm sticking to my Monday and Wednesday for right now. Just letting you know.
Your Whatnot.
My Whatnots, Monday and Wednesday.
Hi, Sharon.
Because I just feel like the more regular times you have, the easier it is for people to find you. That's my thought. What do you think?
Carrie.
Oh.
I'll read it. You don't have to get up close.
I know I'm blind. Hi, Marie.
I am too, but
I'm,
I could see
I
enough
can't
pixels to
see.
get going.
It's
Carrie,
like
would you
this
think
big.
of vintage jewelry, vintage items? You have to go hand in hand. I'm stamped on why the jewelry would not sell for more. Maybe jewelry categories is getting uh
It
inundated.
could be. I entered whatnot through the jewelry category, but my shows, I have such mishmash. I do like a little bit of jewelry and then I do like decor, I do ephemera. I throw them all in there. So, but you know what? Honestly, for me, it depends on who's in my show too. And I don't
Happens
have
once.
everybody every time in my shows. So one day, I'll have like the people that will spend more money on jewelry. The other day, I don't always have them in there. But how do I know that? I mean, you don't know who to expect. So,
Yeah, and then with Whatnot too, you could have this is like it's a reseller community on Whatnot. A lot of people follow friends of friends of friends,
yeah,
and somebody could be bigger than you, more popularity, and they could draw more attention. And but when people tell me that, I immediately tell them be thankful for who comes and supports you, even if they're hanging out.
yes,
It
true,
doesn't matter about the numbers because it really just comes. It in a way it matters about the numbers, but also it doesn't because
right,
everybody knows on Whatnot and in auctions, you need at least two people interested in that one item. If
right,
you don't, then you're gonna end up selling it for the price, that bottom price, unless they bid up, which I've done before to support people because I've been in that situations many times to where it's like, man, I'm not selling nothing. And I'll never forget, and I've said it a couple of videos ago, the art of resale did that. I didn't know you could upbid yourself. And then soon enough, it like sparked interest in other people. Like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna buy stuff. I'm here. I like what he
yeah,
has. It's super affordable. I'm not gonna get rich off of one show. Does it help? Yeah. Does
yeah.
it pay for future burgers and order outs and a large drink? Absolutely.
You funny
But I'm not
boy.
I'm not gonna be rich off of one show or a couple of
Yeah,
items,
no,
but it definitely helps. But I really like the community in here and how people hang out as well, even if they're not shopping. It's just
it's
fun.
true. It is fun. I know. And I know how you do. I, I don't stop talking. I do not stop talking the whole entire time because I feel like, again, it's part auction, part entertainment. And I just want to make sure that we have a nice flow that makes people interested to stay,
Mhm.
because they could be in and like, oh, this is a dud, get out of here. So let me tell you, you know,
What's up,
I
man?
will, I will entertain you, right? Don't you?
I feel in a way I'm okay at entertaining,
Yeah.
but it's not like I'm trying to push entertainment. I'm just being myself.
Well, yeah, I'm myself, but I
I'm not
mean,
pushing like, oh, stay here, check me out. It's not
no, 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 no,
extra. It's
no.
just
I
me
don't mean
being
like
me.
that.
Yeah.
I do not mean like that. I like to just keep talking in between the stuff. Like instead of just stopping in between each item, we just keep the conversation going. And one of my favorite things
Hi, Don.
too is I love to greet. I'm pretty good about watching and seeing who comes into the show. And I try to greet everybody when I can see it. If I see your name, I'm going to say hello to you. And I feel like sometimes that helps people feel welcome in there as well. Like maybe they'll stay for a minute or two because we're chatting about something. So, but that, I don't know. That's enough of that. What else is going on? What else is happening? How hot is Vegas right now? Tell me.
I don't know how hot it is right now, but I know this morning at around 8:30, no, 7:30 when I was driving over to the bins, it was
Yeah,
81 degrees. I don't
that's
know what
not
it is right now.
horrible.
Let me see.
It's not peaked yet.
No, not till July, mid-July, late July.
I will be getting there just in time to have my skin
It's so
burnt up.
hot, it's not even showing me. That's
Excellent.
how hot it is. It has like emoji squinty eyes, just like the straight eyes. Like it's so hot.
Oh my gosh,
It's so
that's so
bright and hot. I can't open my eyes.
yeah. Oh my gosh. That is funny. Yeah, it's like in the 80s here. It's been just absolutely
88 degrees.
gorgeous. It was 90 today here in the Below. Don't even tell me we beat Vegas. That'd be hilarious.
Hmm.
Yeah, 90.
Yeah,
vintage
it
dolls.
could take its time to the 90s, but it's funny because when it'll reach, say, 105 and it drops to 99, it's like, oh, that feels so good.
Yeah, right. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you for that. You think Whatnot would be okay for those? Because I tried to sell just a few small Barbie things. I didn't sell Barbies, but I sold a few, like a Barbie booklet from the 1960 Barbie. And I sold a few small things on there and not one piece of interest, unfortunately. But again, I didn't advertise it as a Barbie show because I was throwing a smattering of everything. So maybe if I specifically advert. Ooh, thank you,
That's a good idea.
Susan. And
That's a
listen,
real
if
good
you
idea.
ship to Susan, do not put peanuts in her box. She hates them. Right, Susan? She'll tell you.
Anti-peanuts.
Ooh, cherish. Thank you, Laureen.
Oh yeah, that's a big site for them.
Hello, shiny
We
squirrel.
the people, well, me the people, I think Etsy for the more rare vintage dolls and Mercari for the others.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Corey's
see you soon.
Corner. I'm late, but I finally made it. Corey's
Hello.
Corner. Is this Corey's Corner? A corner from Delaware? The one that came down to the shop when we were there? I'm wondering if
What?
this is that Corey.
Oh,
Yvonne, Carrie, you can set handling time to how many every day. I don't work too much on weekends either. Family friend time.
right. Thank you, Yvonne.
Storage
Hi,
bandits in the
Storage
house.
Bandit.
Can you do it on Whatnot by putting in a buy now or something
Oh,
like this? Yeah. Yes, you can.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Again, I'm going to try a little bit, but like, so I got inspired to sell the items, even though I was trying to sneak and keep some of them. I was on Etsy. I saw one brat shoe for $15 in there. That's why I was thinking Etsy might be the place. Because if you can sell one single shoe, what? All right. But I get it because how many times do you get like a bag of shoes and you have the one guy hanging out waiting for its mate? So thank you. I appreciate all of your suggestions. You guys are fabulous.
Um, Leslie doesn't ship every day. She sets 2-day shippings and ship on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Oh,
I
beautiful.
personally ship as fast as I can. I
Yeah.
do it, especially on eBay. It's set to 1 day. That's 24 hours.
Yeah. See, that's why I don't want to do. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I want to keep the weekends free and hang out with I just did
I
I
think
just want to have
I think
the
it would be
weekends
different
free.
if the post office wasn't as close as it is, and if it wasn't as convenient, then I think it would be different on my shipping time because it's less than a mile from me, and
I
my
have
storage
pickup.
unit it's less than that too.
I do pickup and they pick it up at my house and I don't go anywhere. That's
I
what I
don't.
like to do. I
When I
hide in my
wake up, I
house.
go. Like I'm trying to get stuff done. I'm trying to get out the house,
Well, they'll
like
pick it like
to come
so
back
I
home
do
as early as possible.
I know. I do my Whatnot show on Monday. I have my shipping pickup Tuesday. I do my Whatnot show on Wednesday. I have pickup on Thursday. And that way, if I sell anything else, like I sell, I know it's again, I'll talk about it. I sell on Facebook because there's amazing Facebook groups that you could do really well. You're not paying any fee except for PayPal, which is 3%, which is cheaper than any platform. That's why I've been a stubborn mule head because it's been easy to sell there. Right?
This one had me at sunny hair day. Carrie, we need to get together to have a sunny hair day. I'm not opposed to putting Sunny's hair on my Chihuahua. That would be freaking awesome. Depending on how epic that photo is, like I would get it enlarged and framed.
And Jay, I love it. I know
The
I'm
most
flipping my
epic thing
hair.
I've ever seen, like a copycat, was a Mikey. When I saw Mikey's doppelganger, It was
What?
so good. I believe her name is Mary. It was so good.
Yes.
As I was walking up to her, me and Jimmy Old School Flips at the Boss Reseller Remix.
Yes.
It was the costume day. I park. I get out and I see a vehicle and it was like, "Hey guys," and I was just like,
What?
"Ah." And I'm like, "Is that Mikey? Like what? Like something's a little off, but it was really good."
She
You know, and
was
I'm
really
like, "That's
good.
he's borrowing somebody's vehicle? Does Super Court have like do they have another vehicle?" And I'm getting closer and I'm like within 5 yards and I'm still looking hard like, "Is that Mikey?" Like he looks a little light, a little bit more fair skin. And I'm like, "Man, like that's how good they
She did a great
Mary
job.
knocked it out, like really
Yeah.
good." Like I was that close and I'm blind as hell, but I was that close and still was like, "Wow, such an amazing job." Um
That was so funny.
so for somebody to even think of doing that with me, I would never feel like the same as how I saw Mikey,
Yeah.
being impersonated. That was freaking awesome. I think he took pictures with Mary too.
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
strongly believe her name is Mary.
Yeah, it is Mary. Mary, she goes by Big Chief.
Yeah,
She's a
yeah.
sweetheart. You know what's so funny is down the street here at my daughter's, somebody has Mikey's blue Jeep.
There's one over here that lives near me too, and I'm like, is that Mikey? He's gonna come all this way and not tell me he's up by my area.
I know, right?
Rita says, okay, all bye. Have a great weekend. Rita, you too, you and the family. Gary,
Bye. Thank
Luis,
you.
Rebecca, everyone, enjoy the rest of the night.
I will. I will. I'm babysitting right now as we speak.
I feel like I'm always being babysat.
No, I'm babysitting, not being babysat.
I know, but I was saying I feel like I'm always being babysat. But the house is gonna get a little bit quieter, actually a lot of quieter. The
Yeah.
loudest person is gonna be going on vacation. I drop her off tomorrow at the airport, and then yeah, and Tip got a babysitter. So
You are ridiculous.
there are two reseller outfits shipping day, PJs, and filming day. Hair and makeup up, matching clothes. That's
Oh
funny.
my gosh. Well, you know, when Jeffrey
Hola,
Parker
Leticia.
dropped me off, he was hoping that they would keep me for 3 months out here. He's like, "Don't you want to keep her longer?" No.
He said that?
He's joking. That's his joke. Every time I go somewhere, he's like, "Are you sure you don't want to stay for an extra 4 months?" I'm like, "Oh, you're hilarious, Jeffrey Parker. Hardy har har."
Oh, Cheryl says, I can't wait for the Boss Reseller remix so I could get my Carrie hug.
Woo!
So, Carrie, are you planning on going to the remix?
I think I'm gonna be there. I have been talking to the two ladies that,
Katie and
well,
Vicky.
yes, I've been talking to them because I told them I would be happy to volunteer if they needed some help. So I don't know. I don't know if they need volunteers or not, but I told them I would do it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Because you know what? You get to meet all these fabulous people and make brand new friends again. Who doesn't want to do that? Right?
I wasn't gonna raise my hand because then I would be saying I don't want to do that. The way you asked that, I cannot raise
I
my
know I
hand
did.
for
I know I did look at that. Yeah, I know. I know. The reverse, the reverse, 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 reverse.
Tip. Oh, yeah, I'm way behind. I'm gonna go through this. I was so scared when I quit my last job, but boy, do I feel so much better. Never again will I
Right?
let. Yeah.
Rebecca, I know, right? I'm saying right because I know. I know. She's all right, keep on reading there.
I've been self-employed for 12 years. I don't think I could go back to working for someone else again.
I
It's
get it.
different for me, when I was working for companies, I loved working for them. I just fall into this. Well, first of all, I'm just a natural hard worker. But the curse of a hard worker, natural hard worker, is that you tend to be called on for everything. You end up being the go-to, and you see everybody else shamming, and then after a while, you're like, yeah, I like being a go-to guy. They see me, and I'm gonna work my way up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make management or supervisor, and they're like, no, you do this. So it's like you're competing with people that are lazy, and you're still getting paid by the hour. and then you start thinking like, how can I move up? And you get
Yeah.
there, and for me, I ended up getting stuck to where it's like it's not working out anymore.
Yeah.
Like I just don't feel the same way. I feel like I've outgrown it. I'm not perfect, but I feel like there's more for me. And with negativity was a guy was like, hey, how about you go and screw off? And I was standing at post and I said, you know what?
Oh,
I was like, you know what? I am gonna go screw off. And he was like, oh, excuse me. And I ended up leaving. I just decided to leave right there and then. I called management and said I was out of here. So it was pretty cool to just have my own decisions of what I wanted to do. But I was working on years on eBay to be like, I could do
yeah.
this. It's not like
Yeah.
I was like a blank sheet of starting overs. And I was making more money off eBay than I was at work
Yeah. Hi,
in less time.
Mikey. Yeah. Sorry, the TV just started up and I'm like, what? Is there a ghost over here?
Uh,
There could be. That's right. What am I watching, Sonny?
a car wash, according to Mikey.
No.
he's
I'm
he's at the
watching.
car wash.
I know,
Now,
right?
Carrie is watching Mer People. Have any of y'all seen Netflix, the series Mer People? It's pretty interesting because
Yeah,
there's
I'm
history
watching it.
to it that's brought it up to modern day.
I love it.
I had no idea about it. I didn't know though that was even there. But then I was like, wait, me and Carrie and I have been there for your birthday. Because they showed the
Yes.
Silverton. I was like, that's here in Vegas. That's freaking awesome.
Yes. Yeah, the girl blew me a kiss. And I've been to Weeki Wachee in Florida, which is the original from the 1940s. It's fabulous. But unfortunately, like I'm watching this and they're talking about how terrible they were treated there. My big thing is I hope one of these years on my bucket list, they have a mermaid convention in Sacramento in May. That is my dream. I will go to the mermaid convention.
I'm gonna try to follow along with them because I'm pretty sure they come to Vegas too. If not like a huge event, but
Yeah,
they get hired to do these performances, and I'd really
right.
like to support them that way to be like, hey, I seen you on Netflix and
Yeah.
take photo
There
with them. Like it would be cool.
there is a mermaid school there at Silverton too, but it's mostly for kids.
I'm
So
a grown kid according to my wife when she's mad at me. Dawn is on Whatnot. I go in her shows when I can, and she goes in ours. Really good supporter in every way.
oh,
I would love to meet her in person, but she does have her shows. Same name.
excellent, Dawn.
Got Glenn in the house. What's up,
Hi,
Glenn? He's a
Glenn.
workaholic. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, good to bring this up. I was seeing Amy's name on here. I've been following Amy for a while, ever since months ago of being on Cat the Nurse Flipper's live panel. And she's been on there, I think, twice at least already, maybe even more that I don't know about. But her, Amy Yoso Boho, and also Yvonne, I was just on her show recently on her YouTube. Next Friday, they're gonna be on my live. We're gonna
Ooh,
talk. I want to ask some questions about selling on YouTube, because I want to have a sell of my own on YouTube, and we're also gonna have Angie resells. Three amazing women that are doing things their own way, and they're
ooh,
slightly different. But I would like to just have just that panel of like
right,
auctioneers per se, but they
right.
also have other experiences in what they sell too. It's not just that they sell on YouTube. They are very knowledgeable and I like them a lot. Really good people, my kind of people. So next week I'm going to have three amazing women with me, and I hope y'all could join.
I
But
love it. You're
Amy,
thinking of doing that? You're going to go that route?
just so it's not going to be like once a week or anything. It's going to be like a collection of things, and maybe like
Yeah.
once out of a blue moon. So I
Oh,
got to bring it.
you're going to put the toe in the water?
Yeah, like the
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 pinky?
little toe.
The pinky? The
Yeah, the
little
one that
nub?
doesn't move is just like there.
Yeah, that could be a very fun
What's
thing.
up, Kristen?
That could be a really fun thing. I know so I have a sales page on Facebook, and you know, people are posting some items on there for sale. I don't think
Hi,
anything
Letty.
has sold yet, but I'm
Me.
wondering if maybe doing a little bit of a live show on that Facebook page as well, because you could do it in Facebook too. I mean, it's there's I know, I'm crazy, the old school lady with the Facebook and crap, but it just, I've been selling on there for like a while, and it's just so easy and no fees, no fees from Facebook. That's the thing I love of it. It's just you have to get your invoicing down, which is not hard. Invoicing is so easy on PayPal. And you know what I finally did yesterday? I finally signed up for Pirate Ship. Whenever I invoice through PayPal, I use their ship station, which has the same cheap rates. But you know why I flipped to Pirate Ship? Because I couldn't get my labels to print out of ship station. Technology lady doesn't know what she's doing. There we go.
Ladies and gents, if you have Whatnot, type it in the comments. Whatnot and your
Yes.
username. Because I see April May here, and she's saying she's gonna start Whatnot soon. So please share that inside the comment of what your Whatnot username is, because sometimes they're different. When
Right.
it comes to things, sometimes it's like a brand name that we're starting on, and it's not the same as the name that's displayed on here. But thank you for watching over from Facebook. I got it connected on there. Learning some
Woohoo!
new stuff, getting it going.
I love it.
Letty says, have you had any Whatnot auctions this week? No, I was supposed to have one yesterday, but it
Is
was
that
at
my
the same
cute
time.
Letty? Hello.
We're
Sorry.
supposed to have it yesterday at 6, but that was the same time I had it with Mikey Bags of Money, Carrie American
Oh.
Arbitrage, Don Lady Arbitrage, and Jesse. And Dina was like, hey, your show was supposed to be at 6. And I was like, no, I changed it. And she was like, no, you didn't. I looked on and I was like, oh, I didn't change it. But I had one, it just wasn't on mine. But I'm gonna have another one coming up soon. I'm gonna have one.
Yeah.
I've just been focused on the garage. I even was able to set the clicker and also set my wife's car. That one has a little fancy clicker on the window, the mirror. So I was able to set it, and she was like, "Wow, about time!" And I was like, "I know, I'm sorry."
Same
Mr.
thing.
Tinkle, 1999. I'm gonna follow you right now.
That's Vicky. Isn't that the best name ever? When she first came in one of my whatnots, I almost peed my pants at that name, Mr. Tinkles. I'm
Is that
like,
like the cat's
what the?
name?
I didn't.
What's that to?
Hmm?
What's the name to? What's Mr. Tinkles to?
It's her cat.
Cat.
It's her kitty cat.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, because I was like, Mr. Tinkles. Oh my gosh, just that's adorable. I just love that, Vicky. It's so cute. Your kitty cat's name, and she has a picture of her cat as her whatnot page. So, hello, Northern California. Hello.
Colorado.
Ooh, Colorado.
I am
Hello.
following Rebecca. Whatnot. Family Treasures. April
Yep.
May. Hello.
Hello, April
We
May.
got Bob in the house. What's up, Bob?
Hi, Bob.
Portland,
Painted
Oregon.
Dragon. I love it.
Ooh. Canada love. Linda Blanchard.
Yeah. Wait, what part of Canada are you from? Which one?
Rockland, Ontario.
I'm not sure where Rockland is, but I do know
I don't know.
Ontario.
I just know it's north of me.
Hello,
Somewhere.
Washington.
Hello, guys.
Well,
Ohio.
Ontario's my side over here now. Hello,
One Way
Ohio.
Vintage. I believe I'm already following One Way Vintage. Let me make sure.
I'll have to follow you. Excellent.
Yes, we are friends, according to Whatnot. And according to me, I don't want that coming up. We are friends. Hi, y'all from Louisville.
Louisville, Kentucky. I drove through there.
Exactly, we do get offended. I get offended about people getting offended. It's very offending.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas.
Creed, Colorado.
We just did that without even knowing.
Yeah.
Hello,
Ladies
North
and gents,
Dakota.
drop your questions for Kari. Just let's bombard her. We're gonna like a speed round until the questions and just questions.
Yes. Let me know.
Just drop them in. What's up, Marty?
North Carolina.
Visiting the grandbabies. Look, visiting
Yep.
the grandbabies.
See, another one.
That is blessed.
Carol
I'm on
Franklin.
Whatnot. I
Hello.
have to find your username. I do follow you, Sonny. Awesomeness. Carol Franklin.
Hello.
Walla Walla.
Yep. Hello. Oh, Gina. Hi, Gina.
Central Florida.
Florida. I'll be in Orlando in October.
Camping in Colorado. That sounds so nice.
That is nice.
So nice.
Wow. Hi,
Marilyn.
Marilyn.
And look, she got the emojis of the mer
Yes, she
people.
does. Woohoo! She
Her little
knows.
cowboy hat.
You know,
Thank
swishy
you.
swish.
Swishy swish.
Florida Palm Coast. Hello.
There we go. More Florida peeps. My pretties.
Hello.
I got a comment yesterday, at least when I read it, was saying they like that I
Really?
said little pretties, and I credited you. I said I got that from Carrie, little
He
pretties, and
did.
I've been saying it since. I really like it.
100%.
I try to do jewelry too, and I make more money selling bulk bags, 2 to 5 pounds for $30.
Okay.
That's an
Yeah,
idea.
that's not bad.
That's an idea.
It's just when you have the nice jewelry. So when I was coming out here, I had to pack up jewelry to bring with me. And I packed nicer things that I'm not willing to let go in a bag. Do you know what I'm saying? I've got Hobie earrings, for goodness sake. You know what those are? They're gorgeous. Hobie. You can get like $50 for these crazy earrings, and I don't want to get 5. So that's the stuff
What would
that
be
I
your
fight
bottom
with.
dollar on that? Well, while you're thinking of that, I will say on Whatnot, you could put it at a price, like a buy it now, but you could
Yes.
also have it available to accept offers. You could
Yes,
have
I
that
know.
option on there.
Yep.
So
Yep.
when y'all go in there on Whatnot, go look at the stuff and make an offer.
Yeah.
Something that you feel is going to be happy for you and also reasonable for the seller.
True. True. But I
How
think when
I do like this. Lorraine asked, sounds like who's in the show do shorts on a couple of pieces you're going to sell on Whatnot to advertise ahead, maybe. Now,
yeah,
my question for you with this is, how do you advertise your Whatnot?
me
Yeah.
or that one over there, the
No,
person over
you
there.
and everybody
Oh,
else in the chat. How do you advertise your Whatnots? How do you advertise what you're selling? Even if it's not a Whatnot, it could be your work, your projects.
right.
How are you advertising it?
I am putting I have so much on Facebook and Instagram lately. Like I try to go on every day and advertise something. And I have a page and a group on Facebook, so I always put it in there. But usually I put something in Instagram and then it flops over into my Facebook page, and then I advertise on my Facebook group. And then I haven't been doing, like, you know what? I forgot. I know, right? I'm not. I know it. I'm not Italian. I'm not Italian. But and I didn't realize you actually did it where you could just put a post in YouTube, which I didn't even realize. I'm like,
What I
what?
do?
Yeah. So this is the other thing though. This is the other thing that I also want to throw out to all of you. Do you get sick and tired of me advertising my stuff? Right? Do you feel like that, Sonny? Sometimes, like, I'm constantly advertising, and I'm like, I just don't want people to be like, lady, enough already. But honestly, you have to throw your stuff out there so people know. Also on YouTube, because again, not YouTube, on Facebook, because I'm the Facebook queen apparently. There are Whatnot resell or Whatnot pages or groups, and one of them has, if you have a Monday show, advertise here. I do that every single week because that is where you're capturing all the hundreds of people in that group, and maybe they'll come see you. So I think I've been getting a lot of people from that. And then, some people have been coming in and I've been asked to do like the trains. Have you been asked to do trains? The
Yeah.
trains I think are fabulous because I'm meeting again brand new people. I met some fabulous people that now come into all my shows because of me being in trains. So Whatnot, I think, is pretty easy to advertise for. Pretty easy. And then, all the rest of the stuff I do in my YouTube description, I have everything, including you, young lad. You are on my YouTube description as my friend. Come follow my friend.
So if it wasn't on there, I'm not your friend.
Nope.
Vicky Laurent says
Get out of
he
here.
likes Saturday nights. the evenings at 8:30 p.m. it works for her.
Really?
You like certain times, and immediately, I think your first whatnot so was on Monday at 6,
Correct.
right? And you're
Yeah.
like, these are my days, or this
Yeah.
is my day, this is my time.
It just worked for me.
Yeah.
Why do you want my time slot on
No, no,
Monday?
no, 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 no. It's not. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
people find things that work for them,
Yeah.
and I like it.
Yeah.
People say be consistent, have a consistency to it, and people work towards being on your schedule too because it works on their schedule when they
Correct.
have free time.
Has
I'm just
anybody?
horrible at doing that.
Yeah, you are not good. And you know what else?
I'm
So when I
horrible.
go in,
The worst.
when I know,
I'm the
when you go
worst.
into schedule, you can click on, people I follow and see when their shows are instead of overbooking yourself, young lad. Um, because I know sometimes you're like in there and you're like, oh no, I overbooked on this one. But
All
if
the
you,
time. I
I
double
know
book
you
myself. And then I double book it so bad that it's like I don't even do them.
yeah, I
But I've
know.
never had really any complaints. I think people know, like, that follow me for the most part is like, hey, he got stuff going on, and
Yeah,
it's hopefully everything's okay. That's what I think when something
yeah,
changes.
yeah,
For say, like, if you're not on there at 6, or if I don't hear from you in a few days, I'm like, I hope she's okay. What's going on with my friend?
yeah,
And it's not just people in my group like Rebecca,
yeah,
Mikey, and other people. It's people in the community that would
yeah,
email me, and I'm like, I haven't seen them online. And it's not that I'm like, hey, come and support me and give me views. It's
yeah.
like, no, really, how are you doing? And I would email people back, even if they left me comments or
Right,
messages, and it's like not really a carry on email, but it's now more like pen pals, and I
right.
go and check up on people. And I started doing that in a community tab too. So that way it's like meaningful towards everybody that replies, that sees it if they want to.
All
Checking
right,
in on all of you. How are you doing? And I did that recently because I think it's nice for people to know that we're thinking about them, because
it's
I
true.
like people to randomly
Yeah,
say, hey, what are you doing? How are you
I
doing?
What's so
They
funny
care.
is
It's
it's
heartfelt.
funny you say that. I just went to dinner tonight with a girl I haven't seen in 6 years from here. One of my roller derby girls, Pepper Sticks, adorable sweetheart. And when I was doing the roller derby here, I used to travel with the travel team. She was on it, and we spent a lot of time together. And then I moved, and I haven't talked to some of these lovely ladies in ages. So we just had dinner tonight. I got to catch up with her. I love like people that have been in your life, and all of a sudden, surprise, hi, how are you? I'm reaching out.
Yeah,
Love it.
it's a nice surprise. It's like
It
a
is.
wake up, and it lifts you up like, oh, it's like a birthday feeling almost.
It is. It's
Wanda
like
Arnold. So when doing whatnot, you don't have to choose like jewelry category and sell only jewelry,
right.
but you can
No.
mix it up regardless of what category you're in. Yes.
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 Yes. Because I
There
mix it up all the time.
a few whatnots ago, I had glass vintage jewelry, modern costume jewelry, plushes, toys, some
Mhm.
t-shirts, but I do keep in mind of who comes in,
Right.
of what I'm bringing in. It's not something totally off the wall, but at times I test waters, and I also bring it up to advertise within the show that I'm already having. Hey, I'm working on bringing this in the future.
Right.
Message me even after this live. Message me on whatnot. Tell me what you're looking for. And I get
Yeah.
people that do that. And also what they're also having too. Hey, I'm gonna have a whatnot train. This is when it's gonna be. And Barbara's one of them. I think she was one of the first people to comment inside the live before it even started. So yeah, she does that a lot. I like that because she does it on Instagram mostly. She'll tag me, send me some really nice fun stuff too, just things that just wake me up, make me smile. And I'll go
Aw.
and be like, okay, let me bookmark it. And I hope I could make it. And other people, I try to bookmark it, hang out, try to support.
Yep.
And I think my next, not with the ladies, not with Yvonne, Amy, and Angie, but another YouTube live that I have. I want to have a live and maybe have somebody else on as well, and have like an unboxing too of things that I buy off of whatnot, because I got quite a bit of stuff that I haven't opened yet. So I get to
Do
read the
it.
names. So if one thing I would say, I need to do this myself, because some of the packages I've already opened before thinking of this
Yeah.
is just the item and their name on the label. So I need to make cards to say like Sunny Las Vegas Instagram, YouTube, things like that. So if people ever like, hey, they got this for me, this is awesome, go check them out. You know,
You are exactly.
so
I'm
I
doing
need to
the
work
same
on that.
thing. I do too. That's exactly the same thing I want to do too. 100%. 100%. I was working, my daughter is like Miss Marketing matron over here. So I'm trying to get her to help me do the card and stuff.
My little pretties.
Yeah.
If you're not following me and Mikey, the Reseller Cartel fan page, please do so. Or you could email me, SonnyLasVegas702@gmail.com.
No
And I'll
way.
see what you have and also try to work on helping you get some sales in there. I don't guarantee you're gonna make tons of money, but hopefully I could bring some eyes in and help out any way that I can.
Right.
And I'll do that for anybody. I could just only do it one person at a time.
You see the ghost is flickering the lights in here?
That's the internet. Don't bring that on people. Some people don't like those ghosts and spirits.
Oh,
Stephanie, I
goodness.
have purchased items I don't need just to support the people I really like on their sales. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I've done that. I've done that too.
Me too.
But I do like what I get.
I do. Yeah, I will get something that I like, but especially the people that have like 2 people in their show. Those are the ones that break my heart for the people. So I try to hang in and stay there and like purchase, an item or two, go from there. That's how we're made. That's why I like the Whatnot community, because it's like everybody just tries to really help each other.
I was just gonna bring this up too. I'm glad you mentioned
the
it, Cheryl.
gift.
The new option to gift something from what you buy and send it out to somebody randomly in the chat. I've been doing that a lot lately. Rather than like, oh, I'll get something. Like, no, now I'm gonna gift somebody else. Can I
Oh,
do it all the time? No, but I do it often.
I have never done it. I didn't. I don't know.
And you
That's
could even add a little note too. I just leave it
yeah,
whatever it is. Enjoy this gift, but you could add a little custom note to it.
that's very
Yeah,
interesting.
pretty fun.
Yeah.
Do shorts. Shorts are a good one, but you got to be on time for that because shorts, say on YouTube, could end up being like somebody sees it a month from now and is like, "Hey, your auction's not on here," and they don't read everything.
Yeah.
They don't look at the date. But it is a very good one. Short could be on Instagram stories, Facebook stories, TikTok.
Yes, Vicky. It's his hair.
Oh, Corey is the one in Henderson.
Oh,
So
hi,
I'm thinking of
Corey
the
and
other one. There's
Henderson.
also, I think it's Corina's Corner, the one I was thinking about.
Mm.
But hi, Corey, regardless. Hello, Las Vegas.
Hello.
Oh, here is 35 degrees Celsius.
Oh, where are you?
Yeah, where are you? In the walkthrough fridge?
But it's Celsius, which is different.
Yeah, but still, it
Not
sounds like it's
Fahrenheit.
cold. I miss the dry Vegas heat. I've been so sticky muggy here in Nebraska. I'll be honest, I prefer the muggy, moisty weather.
Which side of the state are you on, Shiny?
Cheryl?
Yeah. Which side of Nebraska? I think we chatted about this before. Because I got to go to Omaha and I loved it. I was surprised at Omaha.
My hair is looking brushed now. I'm going to be honest. I do not brush my hair. I don't brush my hair.
Are you finger comb?
When I do, my finger gets stuck in it. Like, and then I'm like,
Finger
wait.
comb.
Let me
Ouch.
spread that slowly.
I try to do the finger comb so I can maintain the beachy wave.
Mhm. Thank you.
Oh, you're so funny.
Little White Quill, hello, welcome. She's also on
Hi.
Whatnot.
How are you?
Huge fan of her. Love seeing her profile. Also because her profile picture has a smile, and I do love smiles.
So listen, I want to know what you've been up to beside cleaning your garage. I do have to find those.
I've been exercising a lot more lately.
Wow.
Mikey had a little snippet of me in the beginning of his video, today's video that he also had.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my holy bajolies, I've gained some weight. I thought I was losing weight. I feel like I am, but that angle was just like the worst. And I'm like, okay, after this live, I'm gonna go exercise, and then I'm gonna wake up like at 5:30 in the morning because I gotta drive Mama Dola out to the airport. and she wants to take off at 6.
He gets the worst camera angles of me in the entire world. I look like Santa Claus. I know. 8 chins and my gut looks like a barrel. I'm like, come on. Like, I know I'm not skinny. I'm not thin. I'm voluptuous, but holy crap.
I'm plush.
Yeah.
I'm looking like the things I'm sourcing at the bins. Plush.
Hello, Salem, Oregon.
Not for my society, Matt. I seen them
Hello.
today. We're also at the bins. We're trying
Oh,
to
how'd
go to
that
the
go?
bins more often on Fridays. You met Matt.
How is it going
It's
at
going
the
good. I
bins?
found some really good stuff. I'm gonna see if I could edit it. I won't be able to do it tonight because I do want to go to gym. I have 2 videos to put together,
Wow.
but
See why
I
Carrie doesn't edit? I just do it and throw it up as is.
if only we could record at the bins. I think it would be
Oh, I
easier just to
know.
do a voiceover with everything that I find, and that'll be it. But when I do videos, it's just I think too much into it, like everything else. I'm just an overthinker, and it takes longer to what it needs because I'm fighting myself mentally, So it's like,
I know.
but I'm doing good. I'm doing all right.
Good.
Yeah, doing great. Found some really good stuff. Meeting more and more people at the bins too, which is fun.
Yeah,
And it's nice. Everything's good. I don't have any complaints. None.
I agree. I agree. Oh my gosh. So my daughter has a calendar in the kitchen because obviously, again, being here, the kids have the freedom of having, oh, mom's in the house. We're going to have her babysit. I got a whole chart of the babysitting stuff, but I had to put stuff on there for myself because I have so many dates with a lot of my friends here. Guess who I'm going to see in a few weeks?
Billy Idol.
Flock of seagulls, baby.
The Eagles of the Sea. I
I'm a
heard that
huge
on the
80s
radio
fan.
today.
I'm a giant 80s fan. So it's the Flock of Seagulls. And it's so funny because my brother and I saw them like years ago. So this will be very interesting to see them. And my son-in-law is in a band. He's playing in a park coming up. So I'm getting to see him. And oh my gosh, summer in Buffalo, because they have such horrible winters, it's like now through like the middle of September is crazy time, full of activities. Full of activities. There's so much stuff to do. I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with myself because I have to take a nap every day. I'm so tired from all the stuff. It's crazy, but fun. Fun, 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 fun.
What's up, Mary? Mary's in the house. She
Hi,
was
Mary.
driving, and Amy said she's always driving. It's funny because on Yvonne's sale that she had on YouTube, Mary messaged that she's driving, she's listening in. So as we're running these sales, she's bidding.
I love it.
And I was like, Yvonne, that she has, I think it was like $10, whatever the price
Yeah.
was. She was like, oh, 365, Mary's getting it at 10. I was like, that's the one that messaged she was driving. She was like, what?
How did you do on that sale?
I did really, really, really good. I did make a boo-boo. I reached out to the person saying, hey, I sent you the wrong item. The other person hasn't paid yet, so that's okay for now. So getting it sorted out, but a really good experience, and I really liked it. I think it comes at a really good time that's valuable to learn
Right.
on doing one of my own. Um
I
so we're
think
gonna
it's
talk about that. I'm gonna get some pointers from them because doing a sale is one thing
right.
on YouTube, totally different than anything else because you gotta make
You
sure
gotta have
everything's straight.
sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting you. You gotta have good moderators. I believe you need to
Yeah.
have good mods to help you out and someone keeping track of what you sold for what to whom. That's the big thing, right?
It is a big thing.
Yeah, that's the only thing is that piece of it, the organization piece of it. Like, as you're selling it, making sure that you have somebody's information to be able to invoice them and blah, 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 blah. So that's the only piece of it that can get confusing.
Liz says, Liz Figueroa says she's been doing better on Facebook this last week compared to eBay. Go figure.
Thank you. I'm telling you. I am telling you. So there's some amazing groups on Facebook. Like right now, the ones that I'm really loving are, what is it? Quirky. It starts with quirky. If you go in Facebook and do the search quirky, it's like quirky something or other. And they're selling clothing and vintage decor and all of this stuff. And people are selling like crazy in there. They've got 15,000 people in there, and there's buyers. The biggest thing is, if there's a glut of people, do you have the glut of buyers or do you have the glut of sellers? So that channel, boom, quirky, groovy, and something else. It's amazing.
Carrie, do Facebook groups do better in sales than Marketplace?
Yes.
Or are they the same? Which groups?
So again, for clothing and some decor, this quirky, groovy, I just don't know the rest of the name of it, but there's not many quirky groups in there, but it is amazing. There's also, there are a bunch of Barbie pages in there. So I've been looking at, so this is what I do. This is what I would suggest you do. Depending on the type of items that you want to sell, click on the search in Facebook. And like I clicked on vintage jewelry to start with, because I started selling vintage jewelry on Facebook. It's so simple. The shipping is easy. You just, do your PayPal and you're done. Click on that. There's like hundreds of vintage jewelry pages. But if you ask me, you want to go in and look for the ones that have, I think, a large group of people that are willing to buy. So you want to look for groups at least 1,000 or more, people that are either following, subscribing, whatever in there. Okay. That's like a hint I'm going to tell you, because I've joined smaller groups and you can't sell anything because there's not enough buyers. You want to make sure there's enough buyers. If you join a group, some of them ask you questions. Please answer the questions, because they make you look at their rules. And then once you're in the group, look at other people, how they're selling, how they set up their post, because a lot of groups have rules. Like they want you to mention, how you're going to ship, what your price is, measurements. Do you have animals for the allergy people? There's usually a way. They'll sometimes give you a template of how they want you to list your items in there. So do a little bit of research in there, and then you'll find your groups. Like I said, I've been selling jewelry forever in Facebook, and I actually was doing pretty well in there. During COVID, it was ridiculous in there. You could sell so much. And then for the people that are looking for other ways to buy, there's some amazing groups. Junk Drawer is one of them. Instant Collections is one of my favorites. Their jewelry lots are a little bit more expensive, but they have beautiful jewelry that you could probably take and put on eBay. But Instant Collections is a reseller's dream. I have bought so many things from there that I was able to sell really well. I bought a Harry Potter lot for $75. I got the capes and everything. That stuff is one cape is $75. It's ridiculous. Anyway.
Carrie, how do you change your Whatnot username?
Can you?
You go to your profile, click on edit profile.
Right.
And then when you click on it, you should see a name and then the username. Mine is SonnyLasVegas.
Right.
And I could click on it. I just tried it to make sure that it's still like in that order. And then you update it once it's done, depending if it's available, if somebody else didn't take it.
Right. Right. That's why I had to do the Desert Mermaid in there, because somebody took Desert Mermaid. I had to put a "the" in front of it.
Whirly Springs, thank you for that. Super
Is that my Martha?
Is it your Martha?
Yes, it is.
All right, stand by.
She is from.
Aw, you shouldn't have. Do it again.
She is from
Beatty. She's from Beatty, Nevada. She's a sweetheart. She sent me mermaid soaps to go in my mermaid bathroom. Martha, my love. And I'll be seeing you in August, young lady, because I'm driving to Reno.
Ooh. I've never been, but I want to go.
You've never been to Reno?
No.
What?
Ne-
Oh, it's fun.
Never,
It's fun.
never been.
It's great.
Oh, oh.
You would love it.
We got a super chat from Richard. On it to flip it, read it backwards. Tell me what it is in the chat backwards. Pretty unique name. Really good guy. I just caught up with them on TikTok, and I was like, Richard's on your awesomeness. Also has a YouTube channel, and I see him a lot. I think I first came across Richard when he was with Kat on Nurse Flipper's panel, and I was like, I like this guy. He's really cool.
Awesome.
A lot of stuff. Finds really good things. Good videos.
Awesome.
So good to see you, Richard. Thanks for coming in. We got 2 of these. First time in the lives. He does leave comments on the regular videos, but thank you for making time to, or having time to come join us. Way to go on the live. Here you go, my friend.
Beautiful.
Aw, you shouldn't have. Do it again.
There were 2 of them, so let me give the OG one that I had the video for the super chat. Thank you, Richard.
Super chat.
The difference was the hair. That's what was growing out,
I
like
was
that
gonna
ugly
say.
stage.
You had a ponytail in the other one.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
Your man bun.
Yeah.
Man bun.
But thank you for that. Thank you for that, everybody. Laura, watch the videos from the lady who used to Crazy Lamp Lady. Oh, the Crazy Lamp Lady, Jocelyn. Nevada, Michigan,
Hello. Yeah.
San Jose.
Michigan. Ooh, do you know the way to San Jose? La 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 la.
I haven't heard that song in forever.
I know.
Rockland and near Ottawa, Ontario. Another Canada's.
Oh, you're
killing
near
it up in
Ottawa.
there.
I've been to Ottawa. And Butler, Missouri.
I have some soldiers. 2 soldiers. Their last names were Butler, and one of their first coins that they got was from a sergeant major who was Sergeant Major Butler. Pretty awesome, at least for me. Go Knights, go!
Go Knights, go is right. Holy skamoka.
Yay, Carrie! I'm in Orlando. Can't wait to meet you.
I know. I'm gonna try to do a little thing there. I'm there for a trade show.
Carrie, got a question from Gina, who we both know.
Gina, my love, yes.
When do you want to be a mermaid?
When did I want to? You know, I have loved mermaids. I think my love of mermaids started with the movie Little Mermaid. So, I mean, obviously that was only like in the 80s or whatever. So I was an adult, but my daughter was little. Megan was little. She loved that movie. She used to like sit at the dinner table, grab her fork and comb her hair with her dingle hopper. There was, yeah. And I just loved that movie. I loved the story. But honestly, my whole, like when I started growing my hair long and I was like, oh my gosh, my hair looks like mermaid hair. That was when the Desert Mermaid appeared. That's when it actually just fully appeared. But I've loved mermaids for a long time. And oh my gosh, my experience going to Wiki Watchy many years ago.
Okay.
Oh, what am I doing? Hi. Hello from Michigan. Hello. So, and unfortunately, I can't see the chat, so I'm just going to keep on talking. I can't see anything.
Constantine, Michigan. We got Gloria from Indiana.
Hi, Gloria.
Oh, I seen one.
Oh my gosh, Joni blows kisses.
Kim Harding. Hello from Jersey Shore. I'm not a whatnot seller. I'm a whatnot buyer.
Oh,
well, thank
girl,
you for
like
being a whatnot supporter, Kim.
I like Jersey Shore. I've been to Asbury.
Hello from Athens, Georgia, home of the National Football Championship team.
You know what else you're the home of? The B-52s. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Yep.
Got Dan in the house
Hello.
out from Philly.
Billy, my son's there this weekend for roller derby.
Oh, nice.
If you
He
see
just
a
put
roller
out a
derby
post
bout,
in the community tab. I like the photo. I like the colorway. I like how he edited it, and it said I'm back, and I was like, yes, I like that. I like
what
that
is
a lot.
this? What is the community tab? Explain this to me, because I don't even know what you're talking about.
If you go on YouTube,
Yeah.
let me see if I can show you.
Oh, you
Because I
mean the
usually just do
YouTube?
it from my phone because I'm usually not on the computer.
Okay.
You go to your channel, so you have to go
Yeah.
to your channel, your profile. So on
Yeah.
my phone, kind of
Yeah.
see everything,
Yeah.
and then there's little tabs, community tab, and then inside there, I could message everybody or select to message members only. And if there's more than one type of members group, you could message them directly, separately.
I love that.
And then you could have polls on there. Say if you want to have like, hey, what kind of videos do you think I should have next week? Do you want a bins video or a thrift video or flea market? Like, you could be creative of what you want to have, and it's a great way of talking with one another.
What have I been doing? I haven't
Carrie,
been
I've
doing
told
that.
you about this months ago, but
Did you
Carrie
really?
also told me, she said, hey, when I get back, I really want you sit down together and we're
Yes.
gonna go over some things and learn about it.
Yes.
What have you? Let's take it back from the beginning. What have you learned since just a few
Are you ready?
months of starting everything on your own from Whatnot and YouTube?
So
You've
for
been killing it.
YouTube, you got to turn your camera this way. That was my first lesson. I was doing it this way, and everybody's like, we can't see anything. I didn't know. So I learned to turn my camera sideways. I learned to make sure my volume was all the way up. I was only using my volume on my phone or my iPad, and so many people were telling me they couldn't hear me. I don't understand that, because other people could hear me fine. So is it on my end or is it on their end? I
Their
don't
end.
know.
If
That's
people
what
can
I
hear you
feel like.
fine, then it's their end. If it's everybody, then it's your end.
That's what I felt like too. But I did get Bluetooth microphones, and if you have been following me, you remember the notorious video where halfway through the mic cut out, and I was just I was just talking away and didn't know that there was no sound, because I had to hurry up and download the video because I was leaving. So I learned my lesson that you must watch part of your video, lady, to make sure you've got volume. I now have a stand, which this is in right now, that so I don't have to hold my phone. The Bluetooth microphones, I finally figured out how to use those correctly. So it's every week I try to do something different and something a little tiny bit better with my videos. So again, when I do get back with Sonny, he's going to help me do a few things. Again, I am still going to make my videos raw. They're going to be just as is. What you see is what you get with this crazy lady. But I want to just have the picture at the beginning instead of just, because that's what all my videos are.
Oh, Canva. I think you asked me about Canva.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I can get that in there.
Rosa said she applied on Whatnot a year ago, never heard back. What can I do? Do I need to reapply? Please advise. I would recommend reapply.
Reapply.
When I advertised, I still didn't have the following that I had now. All right. So I was still in beginning stages of growing as just an individual inside the community. And when I did it, I didn't want to do an advertisement video of say, hey, I'm going on Whatnot, everybody come join me to get that support. I didn't do that. When I messaged them or applied for it, it asked me, what am I going to sell? I had to pick a category rather than saying I just have this category and just focusing on that. I said, I have that, but I also have all these other things. And they asked for photos. So I sent them photos of what I talked about, like all my Funkos, because they are for sale. I just haven't listed them. I have some for sale, and I have all this other stuff. I have games. I didn't have jewelry at the time, but I had some hard goods, and that was enough. So although it just only asked me, what do I have in that category? I added all these other things. And I also, wherever it asked me an application, like, what do I do on social media? I said, I'm a YouTuber, I'm on TikTok. This is what I have. And again, I didn't make a video for it to promote it. I just said, let me see if this is good enough. And fortunately it was. So
Yeah.
I would reapply and plug in as much words as you can and just have those photos ready because they will ask you for photos. I know Rebecca, I would say she was like, hey, they're asking me for photos. And I was like, send them photos. And she was like, all right. So one thing about Whatnot that I get a lot of emails about and some comments is that Whatnot will ask you for, say, your driver's license. You know, they want to fill it out. Best way to say is they want to confirm that you're a real person that could
Right.
fall back on your account because you're going to be dealing with money. You know, if you
Yes.
don't want to share this stuff, then what about the people that are going to hopefully purchase from you? They got to do the same thing. They got to put in their bank accounts and information or card numbers, you know, to purchase from you and support you. So if they could do it, do what you're comfortable with. I'm not going to say just do it because I said so. I'm going to do what you're comfortable with. If you're not comfortable with that, then see if there's something else. But I know even on eBay, at least once a year, it says, hey, we want to make sure it's you. In other
Right.
words, and resubmit my tax form or something, or my driver's license. I forget what it is, but it's super easy. I do it and it was like, okay, all done. But I do make sure that it's from eBay. I don't just have some random thing. It's from eBay on eBay sites from eBay. But
Right.
I've never had to redo it on Whatnot. It was just a one-time thing. And then the onboarding is another thing. People get really nervous about onboarding.
There's
And
nothing to it.
why is there nothing to it, Carrie?
You're
What is
literally
what is the onboarding?
the onboarding. You just literally it's kind of like you get invited to like a little Zoom thing. You're just listening to somebody talk about Whatnot. I sat there in my pajamas. It's nothing scary. They just go over the different things and how to use this and what kind of tools are available. It's about 45 minutes. It is not scary at all. And there's people that turn the camera off of themselves. You don't even have to be seen because somebody's like, do I have to dress up? Should I do my hair and my makeup? I'm like, heck no, I was in my pajamas. It's like because you're just sitting at home, just really listening to someone talk about Whatnot. The good thing is it's your opportunity to ask any kind of questions. So if before you do it, they have you read, right? Did you read through the stuff?
Yeah.
I went through and I read through the things that they suggest to read first. And then you write down your questions. When you're in the onboarding, they're going to talk through stuff because they expect you to read that. Don't just go in cold, not knowing anything about what you're doing. You want to make sure that you have some information. And then again, just, any questions you have, no question is dumb, believe me, because there was a lady that was dumb in mine.
I had some people that recognized me in my onboarding.
Oh,
Yeah.
you little fancy
They
boy.
messaged me afterwards. I don't know if they did in the chat in there because I really wasn't paying
Yeah.
attention to it. Because there's a little chat with everybody else that's going to be in there.
Correct.
Pretty much just like on here on YouTube, but just in the
Yeah.
Zoom or whatever it is. And
Yeah.
afterwards, they're like, "Hey, I saw you and whatnot," and I was like, "Oh, okay,
Did you
hi."
apply right after Boss Reseller Remix, or when did you get in Whatnot? Was it before that?
Before that, it was before that.
Yeah. So, yeah, but it's really simple. It's very, very simple. Don't worry about it. Like I was a little nervous myself, but I still wore my pajamas. I didn't care. But because it's just like a little Zoom call. As long as you have a shirt on, you could, be pantsless. That's, whatever. They only see your head.
Yeah, or your moves. I didn't say with the B. I said moves.
Oh, yeah.
I got Becky got a package that she's afraid to open. It's making noises.
Oh,
Is it like hissing, like,
is it
or is it
something
like
you ordered?
rattling, broken pieces?
Did you
what did you
order a
order,
clock?
Becky? Was it from Whatnot or was it like from a black market site?
Yeah. What did you order?
I'm curious to what that is. I forget sometimes what I order because I've had these boxes for a while. I'm just piling them up. Yeet. I like that. Yeet.
Yeet.
You look beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's talking about you, Carrie. Yeet. I love that. Yeet.
Yeet.
Oh
Yeet.
my god.
OMG.
Even Mikey caught your butt crack once? No, that was the t-shirt.
Yeah, that was my t-shirt.
Yeah, that's the butt crack shirt. When I seen it,
That's
I
the
was like,
butt
oh
crack
my,
shirt.
like Kari cover it. And I was like, oh, that's a shirt. That's
Yeah,
pretty.
it's not. It's yeah. That was the shirt that's in memory of my sister.
Yeet.
Hello.
Subscribe to you. I love that.
Thank you.
I don't want to say it all day. Yeet.
Hi,
Asia
Asia,
Cruz. Hi,
sweetie
Asia.
pie.
Doris. Kari, I think you guys look just fine. Wink, wink. I threw in that wink. We'll always love you no matter what. Aw.
I blew you a kiss. Not you, her.
Oh.
Okay, you. All right. No, that's this way. Wait, no, this way. It's backwards.
Oh, that's from the comedian. I'm not fat. I'm fluffy.
Right. I'm fluffy.
I'm still so scared of the bins here in Vegas. You are so brave. You're not the only
what are you
one, Vegas.
afraid of?
Just
Why?
some people just that anxiety you get when people just are like so pushy and they race to the bins. I've gone the last 2 Fridays. Today's the second time. I've been
See
more
this?
times than that, but more recently. But it's
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's just crowded and people just get into that adrenaline and it just comes with the
Yeah.
territory. But for the most part, I wait. Like I wait till the line goes, give them a few minutes, and
That's what you got this bone for, right here.
No, we do not condone
Get out
violence
of the way.
unless you're defending yourself. But I ended up going like
Are
I
you
think
going
they switch out
weekly
every
now?
they switch out every hour. The bins, once they put them
Right.
out and you go, supposedly they switch out every hour. I felt like today was like 30 minutes because it felt
Oh,
super fast.
wow.
But even after
Wow.
everybody went through it, majority of the people that raced to them, I went in and I found two Lululemon jogger pants or compression pants right next to each other. And then I ended up finding a Patagonia kids jacket, like just right there. And like people are looking for different things. Some people don't even. I found a lot of really good things by taking them inside out or outside in.
Right.
Because people don't want to. Most people don't want to do that. They're for that quick fix that find something to compete with maybe their friends that are there. That's what I'm seeing a lot of. And for the things I'm looking for when it comes to apparel, the guys that are finding like the true vintage, the real valuable stuff, they're throwing away the little things that I'm liking, like the Harry Potter t-shirts, the Marvel 3X tees. A lot of women that shop on my whatnot when I had those buy them up quick. And I've just learned by watching them what they throw away. I'll just go hang out in that corner and they're like, they'll toss it. I'll grab it, put it in the bag.
Yep.
And as Mikey would say, bag it. And that's I just learned from other like, hey, go source for me, do the hard work for me. And I make it easy. But it's a lot of fun because there's friends there too. But Rebecca's also one. She doesn't like it either. I told her like, hey, more for me. She was like,
It's
all right,
just
I'll try to go
dirty.
again next time. Yeah.
It's dirty.
Do you wear
That's
gloves?
like the only thing.
Who all goes to the bins wherever you're at? Do you have a Goodwill bins? And if you go to the bins, do you wear gloves or do you not wear gloves?
Yeah, it is dirty. And
I will tell you, I do not wear gloves.
No, me neither. And I actually love digging through the stuff, but down in the bottom because there's little things in there you find very fun, right? Oh, Duran Duran. I love it.
What does Kim say? Kari, are you going to have a video from going to Goodwill out in Buffalo?
I'm going to have a video. I'm going to try this weekend for this largest garage sale, but I will go to a thrift store here. You know what? I'm going to tell you, I'm trying to not go to Goodwills and try to go to other thrift stores. Here, my favorite is AmVets. I will go to AmVets all day here. Their clothing is ridiculous, and curtains and I always find the most beautiful things in the AmVets.
The AmVets. Mikey and I we kind of got away from it, but it's because only other things in our lives around reselling and with reselling because they kind of mesh now. But we started out going to thrift stores, a different one every time.
Right.
We just become so busy we haven't been able to go. Y'all went to one. Y'all went to one. We went to one with I can't remember. It was out in Henderson or the Boulder.
Yeah, the Hertz.
Yeah.
Something Hertz. Yeah, that's the one for
I like that one.
violence. Yeah. I do too. That's where I found a gorgeous Laura Ashley dress.
Gorgeous.
Hello.
Found by chance. I grew up in the 80s. My favorite band was when I
Oh,
was 14, 15 was Tears of
Tears for
Fears. I finally
Fears.
got to see them live and it was awesome.
Right? I saw Devo a few years. I almost fainted in joy. I just saw Depeche Mode this year, which is late 80s, early 90s, whatever. I'm telling you, those bucket list shows. Whew, mwah.
Yeah, I just got to see Katy Perry this past weekend. It was a lot of fun,
That's not 80s.
but it's relevant to me. I haven't seen any of like the ones I grew up to.
Yeah, she's
Um,
gone now. She's gone. She's out of
yeah,
Vegas now, right? That was the
yeah, that
last of
was the
her
last show.
shows.
Yeah, she was man. Katy Perry is like an OG. She had like a mild code, and she was even using it like she was singing and she was like, "Hold on." Like, she was doing these things, like that you and I do, when we
Yeah.
play around. Like she was
Yeah.
doing it on there, and it wasn't trying to be like a perfect, person. She was just being herself, and I really liked that, and it caught my attention. I was like,
Okay.
man, I'm missing out. Like I want to see more of these shows.
Yeah.
So I did get to see Dolly Parton from afar when they had the CMT Awards last year, not this year, but last year. Um,
Wow.
that was a lot of fun. The CMT Awards. Luke Combs.
Yeah, I don't know that guy. I'm going to hopefully. I'm talking my husband. Yeah, no country for
At
Carrie.
least he's a guy.
Yeah, he's a dude. I am hopefully going
Hi,
to
Tara.
see
Another
Psychedelic
Canadian
Furs
peeps.
and Squeeze. Hello, in I think September. I'm hoping. We'll see. We've got so much stuff coming up. Me and Jeffrey Parker. I don't know what my name is.
Carrie, does Marketplace have fees?
No, they do not. Facebook does not have fees. If they do in Marketplace, I don't really use Marketplace. You can ship from there now because Marketplace used to be like only pickup, but now it's like shipping as well. One thing that's really interesting in Facebook that I didn't mention, if you belong to a bunch of groups, you can list your item in multiple groups in Facebook, which I think is absolutely amazing. So I don't believe Marketplace does have a fee. I'm almost positive. I cannot 100% guarantee. I don't use it that much. I'm sorry.
This was for the whatnot username. Yeah, if anything doesn't
Okay.
work the way it's advertised of doing it, and that was from whatnot too. To change the name, I would contact them. That's usually my go-to if I can't figure it out myself. I just email them, and I'll put in big caps, whatnot, user or seller / like name change question mark, please help. Something like that. So that way it
Right.
grabs your attention and what you're needing assistance in, rather than it being something vague. Is like, okay, somebody's mad, somebody's mad, somebody's mad. Okay, oh,
Right.
this person's one of us. Let's help them real quick and we'll get to the rest of them.
So my phone just did
Hi, Laura.
20%.
Oh,
I'm just letting you know,
okay.
just in case all of a sudden I disappear. It's not intentional. I hope not. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Hey, where'd
It
she
would've been
go?
funny.
Poof. Up in the
Are you from
smoke.
Mexico? If you are, speak Spanish. No, yo no soy de México, soy de Texas, pero soy tejano.
Oh, excuse me. Wow.
Tex-Mex. I grew up speaking Spanish, and then I lost it along the way when my relatives, more Caucasian side, were mixed, and they were speaking nothing but English. So it ended up brushing off. But our parents and grandparents spoke to us in English. They never pushed on us like you need to learn Spanish or it was wrong not to learn it. And they're still like that till this day. So when I do speak Spanish and it comes out, it's usually just more towards my grandma, my only grandma
Yeah.
left. And it'll just come out naturally. It's not something that I push, because when I try, it's really hard. I think too much about it and it doesn't come out naturally. But I know enough to get by. I understand it better than I speak it.
It's so funny you said
Good night,
that.
Angie.
So, good night, Angie. My family is Lebanese, and my grandfather is first generation in the country here, and his parents smoked
Oh, what
Arabic.
did they?
Well, anyway, they spoke they spoke Arabic. My grandfather, but you know what? They did not encourage him to speak Arabic. They encouraged him to speak English.
Mm.
So he only knew bits of Arabic. So the
Do
Arabic
you know
that I
bits of
know
Arabic?
is scary, frightening, not good. Like one of my favorite words that my grandpa said, it's like a thingamajig, or like a word that doesn't really have a meaning. The word is shahadafis.
Shahadafis.
Shahadafis. That little thingy over there, it's a shahadafis. Isn't that a great one? I don't even know what it means. But anyway.
I used to know a little bit of Arabic only because when I was in Iraq, my second tour,
Yeah.
there was a guy that would come to the yard all the time, and he was like, "I want you to learn Arabic." So he would always come trying to teach me,
Yeah.
and he was pretty good at it. And I was starting to learn to have like little sentence conversations here and there.
Right.
But the only thing I know now is like, what is it? Goodbye or see you later. Ma salama. I think I'll see you later. Ma salama.
I'm gonna
Shukran.
try
I
that.
think it's welcome. I think.
I
I
know
don't
the
remember. I used to be really good at
Shabbat.
it.
I don't know if
Tara,
somebody-
Happy Kitty out in Canada, 3 hours away from Buffalo.
Woohoo!
Where are
Hello.
you at the moment?
Yep.
Blue Island, can't wait to see you.
Blue Island. What's that?
I'm colorblind. So
I
different
know.
color
Oh
islands.
goodness.
Oh my gosh, same with my daughter. She loved the Little Mermaid. I watched the new Little Mermaid Tuesday.
Did you?
I liked
I
it.
can't. I cannot wait to see it. My daughter and I are going to see it. We're waiting, I think, for it to come on TV. Did you watch it on TV?
No, I went to the movies. Here
Did you?
in Vegas Tuesday, at least at the Stations Casino. What is that? I don't know. I don't know what
Half
movie
price?
that is. Is it?
Was it half price?
It's like it's half price. Yeah, it's half price. And even though it was half price, I accidentally forgot my wallet at home.
How did you get in? Would you sneak in the back door?
Somebody else paid. My wife. We got some aloha in the chat. A lot of aloha from Kona, Hawaii.
I'll be seeing you in September,
I will be out
Kona.
there in 2 more weeks.
I'll be there in September.
Y'all hear that? Carrie's going to Hawaii too. She's going to the Islas.
I can't
bringing
wait.
that
I've never
ninth
been.
island love.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I just want to hula on a beach. That's all.
I cannot hula for nothing, but I could drink really good on it. Lava flows are the bombness. Puffles, what's up, Puffles? Carrie and Sonny learned lighting from. I learned lighting is super important. Lighting when it comes to whatnot, videos, it's important for me.
It is important, but I'm an idiot and don't really know it too well. Oh, thank you, my loves. Thank you. Thank you.
Sitting Kitty, I didn't know there was a live stream. Was watching Yvonne's latest thrift vid. Hello and aloha.
Hello and aloha.
More aloha. I love it. Onboarding is just information. Yes.
It is.
Question. Richard says, what do you do when you have 2 rooms of vintage stuff and don't have the time to list it on eBay?
Have an estate sale at your house. You don't have to be dead to have an estate sale. Just letting you know. That's an easy way. And if you put estate sale, people are going to automatically know the prices are higher. So that's a really easy way to start it and then go from there. That's what I would do. Why not?
When are you coming back? When did you say? The 26th?
28th, when your butt's going to be in AZ.
Puffle said, don't like wearing gloves. I usually toys to move stuff around. Yeah, I see that too. People will grab other items and move other items around.
Yeah.
But I do always wash my hands right afterwards.
Me
and then
too.
I wash them again when I get home.
I want to take a whole body shower after it.
Kim loves AMVETs. Donate to them all the time.
Oh, there's the 10% mark, but we're good. That's good.
Oh, we might have missed the question from Rebecca. Kari, do you think we can get the boys to attend Angel's Tamales Drag Queen fundraiser?
Yes.
Angel is freaking amazing. Hell yeah. I would happy to be part of that. I should reach out to him because he asked me a while back and I thought I replied to them, but I have two angels on my phone and it makes sense. The reply was like, yeah, I'll think about looking at them. And I was like, wait, you were interested in the Starbucks tumblers. Why the change? But now it makes sense. I messaged the wrong angel.
Oh,
So well actually I got three angels, all males in my phone.
is this
Um yeah,
Angel and Crystal or?
no, this is a different angel.
Okay.
This angel makes tamales. He has his own
Oh, that
business here.
angel.
Yeah. Really
Done.
nice angel tattooed up.
Yep.
I think his partner is Jose. I want to say Jose. Something tells me to
Excellent.
say Jose.
Yeah,
I'm gonna text him. I got his number. I'll text him after this.
I said I got jewelry they could wear. Bring it. Let's do it.
Dan says
Advertise
no
Gary's
gloves.
jewelry.
Dan says no gloves. I'll grab a slice of pizza while they swap out the pins. Just kidding, but seriously, no gloves for me. Oh, that is so gross. But I can see it happening. But they do say no food and drinks inside there. I
It's
love the
true.
bins, but not. I've been there for a while. Yep. Down and bottom, I bring fanny pack and had wipes. That's a good
Oh,
idea. I should take my
yeah.
my fanny pack. I got several.
I need a fanny pack. Ooh, did you say scorpions? Oh
Scorpions?
boy.
I was in the 80s metals girl, hair band, rock ballads, leather and Levi. Saw Robert Plant at Red Rock, July 4th, 1987.
Ooh, that's nice.
Vegas bins are bougie.
Really?
I'd freak out if I saw Dolly. She's an OG. OG. I met RuPaul and many drag queens at DragCon. That would be awesome to go.
Ooh.
I hear Robert Smith from The Cure still gives an awesome show. Not ABC, Matt.
Yes.
Not for my society, Matt, who was in the chat earlier, who was also with the bins with this earlier today and last Friday. I think if he hasn't already out in Arizona, they're gonna go see The Cure.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
for
Robert
his
Smith
for
was
his
actually
wife's birthday. So happy birthday
awesome.
to her.
They are trying. Robert Smith was getting stupid Ticketmaster to lower the prices because they made the ticket prices so high.
I stopped Goodwill. They had because ridiculous high just for stuff, but lately have found some really good, cool, profitable things. Their prices are can go all over the place. They're like a
Yeah.
roller coaster, especially when they get new management. And usually, how I tell when they have new management, everything is switched around. I'm
Yeah.
like, why? Why does it keep changing? You know,
It's cheap here, though. They're cheap here.
yeah.
Yeah.
I still
Much
find good
cheaper.
stuff. I find really good stuff.
Yeah.
Not always. There was this past last week. It was a little rough, but at the same time, I've learned from stepping inside there and finding things.
Yeah.
You know that
Plus,
carry.
it depends on which one you go to, too, if you ask me. Some are better than others.
Leslie said her dad out in Korea in the 50s taught us how to cuss. Taught him cuss words.
Heck yeah.
Good night, Betsy. Happy Gay Pride Month, Sonny. You are my favorite pregnant man.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Yes.
Oh,
Happy
man.
Pride. Happy
Yes,
Pride,
happy Pride.
everybody.
Happy Pride. I got to the bin
Yes.
sometimes and don't wear gloves, but I'm going to start wearing just because something's there, broken glass. Well, the thing is, you can't wear. I'm glad you brought up the broken glass because as I was reading it, I was thinking about that too. The little latex gloves are not going to help you with glass. You know, some people get anxious, really excited, and they scrape the bottom, and that's going to cut through. So you really want to like start patting down on things, move things around. Not to say you have to go super slow, but even when people are rushing around me, I don't rush. I go at my own pace.
Yeah.
I don't reach over people. I don't purposely bump into people. I don't try to make them like get close to them awkward so they could move out of my way so I could look for stuff. There's always going to be something there for me to find. It's just a matter of finding it and learning about things.
It's true.
My husband is half Mexican, but I know more Spanish than he does. Awesome. Yeah, my great grandma said we're in America now. Speak English. So now I only use curse Italian and Slavic from the other side of the family. Sad though to lose language like that.
I know.
Whoops,
feel you
wrong
there.
button. Keep baby wipes in the truck. I should. I need to have a container for it because if I just have regular baby wipes inside like a their regular package here in Vegas, it's
Yep.
gonna dry out. It doesn't matter if
Yep.
it's closed off. What's up, Charlie?
100%.
Charlie FleaCon California up in the house. Sold pretty pricey, expensive. Plush from was it Beverly Hills Cops? What was it? It was something I was seeing on Instagram. I was like, whoa, it sold for $200. I have a large living room full of merchandise and I'm having trouble listing. I have an iPhone and a MacBook Air. I can't get the pics from the phone on my tablet.
You
You
can't
have an
airdrop
iPhone.
them?
I usually do. I have an iPhone and I have I had a Mac, now I have a Mac Mini too. You could airdrop it. Even before that, when I was having trouble doing it, sometimes because I would just forget to turn back on my internet on my phone. I have better signal when I go out to places, turn off my Wi-Fi and have service that way. So I would forget to do that when I get home. But anyways, you could airdrop it or you could also send it to your I have a Facebook um account under Carla's name. Nobody else knows it about me. It's just like for me to drag and drop links and things like that for myself that I don't use it for anybody else. There's no followers, it's not
Makes
published,
sense.
but I do that too. And then if I'm using, say, a thumbnail and I don't want it like grainy for Canva to make a thumbnail for Facebook or not Facebook, but something say for YouTube, I I would put it on there from Facebook to or AirDrop to Gmail. All these different ways. There's so much different ways you can do it. Depends on the quality of how you want something to. I saw David Bowie in the 70s for 70. I mean for $7.
I can't even stand it. I've seen Bowie
That's what it
twice.
is.
I saw him twice. Amazing. In the 70s. Wow. I saw him in the 80s.
Hmm.
I have a David Bowie room if you didn't know. David Bowie room in my house.
Sonny see what
was
works.
there.
See what works for you, because I airdrop a lot of things now, especially little videos for YouTube videos. I'll make little edits and CapCut and download it on my phone, and then I'll airdrop it. You could do different things, or you could also get they have the extension adapter for the iPhones to the SD cards, or you could put it to an HDMI or USB to connect it to it too. I would YouTube simple way to connect your phone to your computer. Usually a USB, just the adapter for that little whatever it is for the iPhone.
Hmm.
I think it's like $9, one that I've seen, because Carla just got one.
Hmm.
Oh, Kari,
What does it say?
I want to see all your David Bowie stuff.
I will do a tour of my house. You'll have to see. I've got a David Bowie room with all my David Bowie stuff in there. The best picture I have is from the Let's Dance tour, and I bought it at freaking Home Goods. My friend actually bought it for me as a housewarming present because it was right after I moved to Las Vegas. And it was at Home Goods, and it's huge. It's like 3.5, right? Sonny, you saw it. David Bowie
Yep,
up
yep,
on
yep,
the
yep,
wall.
yep, 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 yep,
It
yep.
was huge. Huge.
That's my favorite thing you have in your house.
My David Bowie picture.
No. The yep,
room?
yep, 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 yep.
Oh,
yep,
my
yep.
yip. Yeah. I do have a yip.
Do y'all know what a yip is?
Sesame Street.
Yeah, the
The
little
alien.
yeah, the
They were
little
the
yip, yep, yep, yep,
aliens.
yep. She has one.
Your
It's freaking
phone.
awesome.
Yip. Yeah.
I want one. That's freaking amazing. I think you said a friend made it for you, so it's
Yeah,
custom.
one of my friends. Yeah, it's a basket.
It is dead on. It is perfect.
It's perfect. And I have a Devo hat.
Diana said you need to invite her over.
Yes. Oh, Dina, yeah, you're coming over. Okay, you'll have to come over to my house, girl. And my ET lamp.
I always say her name wrong, but now
Dina?
purposely.
Oh, you say it on purpose incorrectly? What do you say?
Yeah.
Her Deanna?
Yeah.
Diana?
Diana. She's awesome, people.
Yeah.
I like your dog too.
Aw.
What's up, Callie B?
Hello, Cali B.
Yeah, we're about to wrap it up because Carrie probably only got like 5% on her phone.
Maybe. Again, if I just poof, it is magic.
It's okay, Sammy. I want your ET lamp. Ooh, that is a
No,
nice one.
nobody
She's
can
not
have
gonna.
my ET lamp.
Yeah, that's an awesome one.
Oh my gosh, somebody handmade it, and the finger is a little red light bulb.
Yeah, Joanne, Dropbox is a good one to transfer pics and more, especially
Yeah.
when it comes to like a lot of things that you need to do at once. I tend to do like little thing like staggered when I do my videos, so I don't do it all at once.
Love it.
Yeah. Carrie,
Yes.
you put out a video today, so
did.
everybody needs to go check it out. If you haven't already subscribed to her, let me see if I can put it in here. Let me get your video,
Woo,
your channel. I mean.
woo. We're doing hand things. You know what's so funny is my hands over here look like Seinfeld man hand. Hello, I got man hands. Because I'm like so far back and my hands are forward, so they look like man hands. I don't really have man hands, I swear.
I got Burger King hands.
Look,
There's Carrie's channel.
Oh, thank you.
Stephanie, good night. We're about to wrap this up too.
Stephanie,
Carrie's
good night,
channel's right
sweetie
there. If you're not
pie.
already, make sure to like and subscribe. And also this video and this channel as well. Support goes a long way, big or small, it all adds up. And we're people connecting with people that are like-minded.
That's true. I have Sonny on my description on my YouTube page as one of my friends to follow as well.
Yeah, I started doing that because of you and Mikey.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it because I want, because we're all, again, we're Las Vegas, reseller, friend, crew, whatever. And, we all support each other and it's just a beautiful thing. I love it. I admire. And these guys have just helped me so much that whatever I can do to help them, done.
We assist each other.
Yes. Oh,
we don't expect anything back. It's just friends being friends with friends.
Yes, it's true.
It's how it goes.
It is. It's
simple,
true.
clean, honest. Just
Yep.
good friends.
And I'm bringing Sonny a Starbucks Buffalo mug home.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna call this a night, folks. I'm gonna go get a workout in, and then I'm gonna wake up early. And somebody asked if I was gonna go to yard sales. Are you going to yard sales over there, Carrie?
What did I tell you I'm doing? I'm going to that world's largest garage sale on Sunday.
That's right, on Sunday.
Maybe with recording materials. Very excited. I'm going to bring my microphone.
Don't forget Sonny and Carrie to sign off with the with the hair flip.
Oh.
All right, folks. Sandy, Miss Sandy, Cardi B, Dan, have a good night. Dina, have a most excellent night. Mikey, bags of money. Take care, brother. I'm gonna go finish watching his video that he put out today as well. Take it easy, everybody. Stay tuned for next week. I'm gonna have Yvonne, Thrifty Rich, Amy Yoso Boho, and then Angie Resells. We're going to talk about reselling on YouTube, but there's also other things that they are expertise in and that I enjoy about them that I'm also learning about to help me just be a better reseller and also person. Really good people as well. My kind of people. And if you like us, you're going to like them as well. So thanks for watching. Carrie, what love can you pour on them?
I can 8 million kisses. Everybody have a fabulous weekend. My friend Sonny, love you to pieces. You take care. I will be talking to you this week. We'll have our coffee clock. You know how that goes. One of these days. We are 3 hours different. So it is almost nighty-night time for me because it's almost midnight here. But love you guys. Thank you for coming out to watch. And we appreciate all of you.
Good night.